Hello, everyone, and welcome to GTA 5. Yes, it is that time once again where well, first of all, try to win a car in the casino is unlikely, but you never know. You do never know. If we last time out we managed to get that one. I mean, I would like the Cyclone for free, because I'm never going to buy it. Basically, it's a shame the new cars don't end up on the casino plinth. I kind of assumed they would when the casino stuff came out, but no, we're not going to be winning it this time around. 20 grand, not the worst thing in the world. But there we go. Welcome to everybody who is tuning in to the stream. We're going to head out to the FailRace car meet that we will inevitably have going on today and see what might occur. I have no idea. I have no idea. Other than I can see something very pink. That's what I can see going on currently. I can see something very pink with the bonnet open. We have got a postlude, we have a stinger, we have the excellent orange car collection, including mine. Well, that's what my Tempesta looks like now, after last week. We have the GP one, I think, if I remember names correctly. We have a Gasser that doesn't steer. We have Lado with his Mad Max impression car. We have... I don't remember what that is. Don't remember all the new cars that have... that are in the game and everything. So yeah, we're just getting kind of people connected. If you would like to take part, actually, I'd need to do some bits and pieces, as you can tell what we were filming recently. Where's the other one in here somewhere? Someone's got a very annoying air horn. Ewan is the person to message if you would like to take part today. The third name on the list well, it was on the list at the side. Where's it gone? There we go. Third name on the list at the side, or it should be above. There's Ewan running around. Ewan is the person to message. We are playing on the enhanced version of GTA 5. We're playing on Xbox, so you will need both of those if you wish to take part. So yeah, send Ewan a message. He'll try and get you connected. Welcome everybody who is just tuning in. Someone asked about the glitchmobile. Gordon asked about the glitchmobile. Well, we found out that Ewan's car can kind of do it. I think it was this, unless Ewan's changed it. Oh, maybe Ewan's fixed it. We did manage to get this glitching out. It was proving... There we go. There's another one. Hey, it works. We've got another glitchmobile. I don't know why it happens. So far, we've found two. We've found two glitchmobiles that can do bad things with... Well, hold it. Can do bad things. The postlude, for some reason, and Stevie's Buccaneer. I'm not 100% sure why on this one. But... oh dear, things have gone wrong. Now too many people are trying to glitch off of it. Whooped it, we've fallen over. We're off to a good start. Yeah, we don't know what causes this glitch. We don't know why the postlude and the Buccaneer are the only two cars we've ever found it on. The postlude, you've got to do it a little bit weird to get it to happen. You've got to actually kind of climb on it by the windscreen. Whereas the Buccaneer, you can always do it from anywhere on the front. I think you can even do it on the back of the Buccaneer as well. Stevie is not here today, I don't think. Might turn up later. Oh dear, the car's got haunted. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Actually, looking forward to some good racing and hopefully some good circuits, but no work in progress. Not until they're finished by the credits. Also looking forward to Wednesday's stream and the great no burper bet. I'm going to not remind Carly because there's no chance she's going to have remembered by Wednesday. I'm going to guess Amy has turned up. It might not. I don't actually know if Amy is here today. I'm just going to guess by the Briosa. No, don't think so. Someone has got. I assume when a Fiat turns up that it's probably going to have been Amy. In all this, although hers probably wouldn't be. Probably wouldn't be that colour. You never know. We're just testing cars. Is yours the only postlude that's broken? No, the other one's despawned anyway. Ethan, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, evening, Alex. Looking forward to the stream as usual. Hopefully, it'll be as chaotic as the BTCC and support races at Silverstone today. We can but hope. We can but hope for as much chaos. There's pretty good races, actually. I enjoyed the touring cars today. I meant to get more done. I ended up watching touring cars most of the day. I tell a lie. I did actually get some word. And the joy of having two monitors is I can have touring cars on one monitor, doing work on the other. And that's how the day has gone, on the most part. You know. It was not too bad a day for racing. Sound, thank you very much for the donations. I'm going to sit this one out today. I don't have the energy or concentration to feel comfortable racing with us. Today I'll join the great audience and enjoy the silliness. Yeah, fair enough. We all have those days. We all have those days. Oh, someone's just been run over by a gasser doing a wheelie. Sure. Now it's just becoming. Now it's going the usual way. It's going the usual way of everything everyone's running over stuff. So we're off to the usual start. Oh, amazing stuff. Well, I guess it might be time to go and load up a race. We have got plenty to be running through. Let's go and see what we might draw. I can't remember. We might go to the Lad Oval at some point. I believe there are some new cars on that one. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Shall we just start at the Lad Oval? Why not? Because otherwise, if I don't start at the Lad Oval, I'm going to forget that Lado said there was some to do this. So we'll start at the Lad Oval, because I will otherwise completely forget. Lado, what cars have we got? What new cars have we got? I mean, the Group C Mercedes thing that pretends it's a ramp car would probably be quite funny. Because, I mean, as the description does say, it is basically the straight line circuit, just with corners. Essentially, it's kind of a similar level of chaos, essentially. Sean saying €5 says Lado wins. Lado's won a couple. It's not the most implausible thing ever to happen. To be fair, just surviving these races is quite unlikely. I guess we'll start with sports cars. We'll go 12 laps for this one. We'll go maybe 15 with supercars. I can't remember how long. Lado can't remember. Awesome. We're off to a good start. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. Let's go and try. Let's go find out what might occur with all of this. I think the title of this stream is going to be very accurate by the way this race is going to end up unfolding. Just a quick rule for everybody while we're here, before we get started, folks. So, it is technically slightly faster to run up on the banking, to run up on the wall, because it's slightly bumpy. You end up kind of pseudo curb boosting on there. However, it's very cheesy, and you don't want to be racing on there because it's going to go wrong. So we generally say you are not allowed to run up on the wall unless you've had a very big crash and you're falling a long way off the back end of the field. So if you have a big wreck, you end up miles away from the pack, you are allowed to climb onto the wall and kind of catch back up. But once you catch up to other cars, you've really got to get off the banking. Also, I think it is slightly faster on a lot of it to be in the slipstream and follow cars around. But yeah, if you have a bad day, you end up just fall off the tail end of the pack, then you are allowed to. But otherwise, don't. That is about it, I think, for this. We'll see what cars Lado has picked for us in the sports category. Let's find out. Is it going to be silly? Probably. I feel like there's a very good chance it's going to be silly. It's a very good chance we're going to be quite out of control. We will try and not be out of control, but yeah, we will see. It is. Oh, good God. Yep. This can only go well. This can only go well. The Omnis EGT. It's. I mean, this is essentially one of the cars we wanted to try on straight line. So I guess we'll try it here first. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. I shall read that one out in a minute. Either at the end of this race or when I fall so far off the back of the pack because of a massive accident, I have time to read it and not have to worry about a million cars trying to overtake me all the time. There's going to be a car to the inside. Oh dear. Well, that went slightly worse for Salmon than it did for me. Okay. Now, there is a good chance that you might get fired up the wall at some point. Oi! And then, well, you know, you kind of have to rejoin as best as you can. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't fall out of the circuit. Oh, that's gone expectedly. Oh, hello, Gliska. Thank you, Gliska. Hey, and, I mean, we're off to a wonderful start. It's gone badly. I'm not gonna lie. Things have gone really badly here, and that's, yeah, that's kind of that, right? I mean, whoa, this is not happy getting up on the wall either, really. We will jump up here and hopefully try and catch up to somebody we can slipstream off of. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's just a red car. It's just a red car bouncing down the road in front of us. Right. No, you gotta be careful. Like, riding up on the wall is fast to a degree. It doesn't always work. We believe this should have the fixed checkpoints as well. So these cars have got a very, very powerful slipstream. They can get a hell of a run. Right. There we go. Now, oh, will that car end up down in front of us? Okay, now I'm having to get back on the ground here. Come on, slipstream, let's go, let's go, let's go. We've got to work together. We've got to do some teamwork here. Someone has just shot out of the map. I'm not quite sure who it was, but someone just has. And this is what I'm saying. If you're working together, in a slipstream, you will go quicker than a car up on the wall. We had to back out of that because Salmon had an issue. And there we go. Now we've got the draft off Longbow. Hopefully, Longbow might duck into line. You can curb boost on the inside curb, but it is risky. Right, the black car is through. If we can get slipstream off of one of them, don't really care who, then we'll be probably back into the pack. Here we go, big slipstream pull. So the reason why this car is particularly effective at this kind of race, or particularly chaotic at this kind of racing, is because the slipstream is so powerful in the EGT. It makes the car so fast, and then the hitbox is a little funky on them. We've got the red car is following us all the way through here. Danger Man did a good job of pushing us to the front. Lado's going to try to go around the outside. They can kind of bump draft a little bit. Oh, Gliska had very little in the way of options there. And went up the wall to avoid a big old crash. You'll see that a little bit when there's a big group of cars. Some vehicles might bail and go up, which is, whoa, understandable. Get that back in a straight line. We're fine. Longbow's not fine. Longbow's fallen over. Longbow was less fine in all of that. We've come out of that. I mean, we've spun and we're almost back into the lead immediately. There's going to be a kind of a gap to go through. Not quite. Oh, there's another car to our inside. There's a red car having a flight. Oh, Joe's to the inside. So these don't do very well with light contact. Okay, sorry, Lado, I didn't actually look before seeing if I can move across. We'll get going. It's all good. We had a little bit of a Valentine hat slightly there for a little while, but we quickly sorted it out. Nugs is backwards. Someone else was backwards in there. And again, I mean, we get a good run down here. Can we pick our way through all of this? Can we find the line? Oh, well, again, I think we more got in the way of Lado while we were trying to make up our mind. Problem is, you've got to look forward and you've got to look back all at the same time to try and figure some of this out. And, well, funnily enough, can't really do that in this game. Level 8 and Muta having a fight, and it's not really working. We've gone through the middle way faster than I expected, and someone's had a very big accident. Someone's had a very big accident there as well, and Joe's come off the wall, and how quickly we can... One thing I will say about these cars, when they spin, they are pretty good at getting back pointed the right direction. Oh, we're going to wander quite wide. Yeah, they're actually pretty efficient at getting themselves back in the right direction. We've had about 3 different spins now. Oh, no, Nugs. I don't want to go out the circuit. Sorry, Nugs. Oh, wow, am I doing? I don't want to be on the... I want to get off of here. I just want to have all of my wheels on the ground, please. Here we go. To the outside we go. Valentine gives us a push. Is actually still giving us a push. So you can kind of bump draft with these, but you've got to hit them perfectly dead on the back. Anything other than that, and they spiral off to the side, and it's quite vicious. And Crane's gone round. Oh, I'm up in the air. I'm still not... How did we get away with that? Everyone else was flipping through the air, and we were not. We were not flipping through the air. Well, that's fine then. Let's try and get back onto the... I mean, the thing is, we don't really know... I would say we don't really know. When you're back here, you could come from 11th and win the race, especially if a big crash like that happens. I think we were a little too far back then, but you could come from a long way in the pack. If you get the right slipstream run, you could make it through all of the mess and get away with it. However, there's so much unpredictable going on here that it'd be really difficult to try and plan something. There's a lot of just get to the finish line and hope for the best. That is what we're going for here. A lot of just get to the finish line and hope for the best. The one thing you don't want to do is get fired off the track. So you don't want to get fired up the banking and over the edge, because that will ruin your race. You can catch up if it happens on the first couple of laps. Oh, we got a massive punt. I think it was Danger Man. Gave us a massive shot forward. And I mean, it got us to the lead briefly. I mean, as bump drafting, it kind of works, because you will bump a car forward, make a gap, and then you get the slipstream, and you could actually get through. So it's not impossible that bump drafting to the line could happen. I just don't know if we're going to see much of it go on, and there's also a good chance that the car you hit will spiral wildly out of control, which we have seen quite a lot of that going on. Go on, Joe. I'm going to try and help the pink car. Yeah, Dangerman's done a good job, actually, of pushing Longbow forward. Oh, we've actually got a run down here. I mean, it's not a well enough timed run. It might have actually. That would have been a well enough timed run, amazingly. Bloody hell. Oh, no! How did we get away with that? We went across Danger Man and Lado's bonnet and somehow didn't end up on our roof. There's no way we should have survived that, but we have. This is it, folks. This is the final lap of the race. Nugs with a massive run has got the lead. Childish with a big run on the outside. Danger Man pushes Mute forward to give Mute a big run. Me and Ewan have got a big run. Is this a big run too soon? I think it probably will be. We're going to try and get the curb. It's going to be Lado! Lado's come from nowhere! And Lado's taken victory! Oh, we went too soon. We went too soon on that one. God damn it, Lado. Lado takes victory. Ewan's second just beats us across the line. Danger Man will claim a fourth in all of this interval track. Longbow, Nugs, Charles, Mute, and Crane. Oh, well, there we go. I said anything could happen. Anything did happen. And Lado takes the first victory of the stream. Joe picking the wrong lap to do a front flip on. I mean, there's not many good laps to do a front flip on, if I'm honest. A lot of them are quite bad. But well done, Lado. Who got fastest lap of the race? Joe got fastest lap. I'm going to presume that was probably the catching up towards the... I say at the end, probably when running around on their own. Bloody hell! That's why Lado wanted to do the do the oval. Lado's been practicing on the oval. Chrissy in Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. Saying hello. I'm at work now, but we'll go home in an hour. I will have your stream with me the whole time. Please keep the chaos going. That we can do. That we can do. There will definitely be plenty of that today. Never fear. Gordon fan, thank you for the donation. Saying £10 for some wet, no grip chaos. Extra 5 if it is with Fiat or Corsas. I know where we're going next. We can do that. We can do that one indeed. Walter, thank you very much for the donation. So I missed your birthday stream, so happy belated birthday. Thank you very much indeed for that. Yes, I have been 30 for a week now. Fun stuff. Getting older, apparently. Surprisingly, my back's not completely fallen apart. So, you know, that's something. That's something at least. Yeah, still just about getting by and everything. Drake, thank you for the for another donation. As like a serious question, how annoying do you find it when the internet connections drop while you and your friends are enjoying some gaming online with Forza and GTA? You can guess why I asked this. It's one of the joys of dealing with online games. Yeah, it's it happens. It's something that is just part of. I say part of what I do. It's certainly when it comes to me in terms of work. Let's face it. At the end of the day, you know, making videos, whether it be streams, whether it be making videos, filming certain videos, and so on. Internet problems happen. You know, I've missed streams, and there will be times in the future I will miss streams. I will miss filming sessions because my internet doesn't want to cooperate. It happens. It's frustrating. It's one of those things that kind of have to live with. Yeah, it is annoying. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing you can do about it as such. So, yeah, many restarts of a router have gone on. Many times I've wanted to throw the router out the window. Sometimes it's the computer that goes that I want to. It never will, but sometimes it's tempting. Shall we see what Lado has in store for us here? We have got supercars. I'm pretty sure we're going to be in the Group C scoop. That shall be its new name. It shall be the Mercedes Scoop. Although it could be something else. I don't know what else it might be. We shall load and find out. I would not be betting against the Group C car, though. That much is for sure. I'm trying to think whether supercars have weird things. Oh, no, okay. I would have lost Torero XO. Can't remember if this does anything funny. Possibly. I mean, it's still quite a scoopy-shaped car. Which means there's probably going to be... I mean, there's a lot... Anything you drive around here is going to be chaotic. If it scoops and dumps cars out of the way, it's going to be more chaotic than normal. Right. Here we go. Let's try and survive all of this. Don't know what difference the rear wing is going to make. I don't know if it does. Some cars... having the active wing brake does change the handling a little bit, but I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think many cars are going to survive with a working wing for too long in this one. We will wait and see. Oh, the thing you've got to be careful going to the inside is you don't clip. I mean, when we first ran this track, Crane found the inside wall a lot. And there's a car in the air behind us. I don't know who that... Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. I think Danger Man... Oh, god damn it. I think Danger Man's not there. And, there, Salmon showing why it's dangerous on the inside of the corner. Yeah, we were a little bit unlucky. Everyone was trying to avoid the stricken Danger Man. I was the one that got bumped into it. Initially, I was fine to avoid it, but, you know... I guess that's how it goes sometimes. Come on, curb boosts. Let's get me back up to this pack. I mean, we'll get there quite quickly. But these aren't as bigger a difference in terms of the straight line speed. Danger Man's now on the outside. That's a much safer place. Here goes. Oh, yeah, the draft not quite as effective there. Now it's starting to kick in, apparently. The draft decided to kick in after no one was really in front of us. Because sure, that makes sense. Charlie's found the inside wall. Oh, there was a... Uh-oh, that purple car's having a bad day. We've just got underneath the longbow. Why couldn't this have been the final lap? Because that would have been perfect for us. Damn it. That's what you need. That's what you need on the... on the final lap. Oh, I'm not quite sure how Gliska managed to hit the back of us. Oh, dear. how on earth Gliska managed to hit the back of us and somehow climb over us. That's not how that one should go. No physics. No, red car's having a bad day. He's bobbling around all over the place. Balatain just had... Oh, no, it wasn't Balatain. I don't know. The black car had a weird time. Ladder was going slowly. I'm not quite 100% sure what for. Yeah, you've got to be careful with that curb booster on the outside at turn 1 because Danger Man's stuck car is still there. Okay, we will swing past. I mean, we're trying to either get... we'll get a slingshot from one of these cars. There's a lot of cars suddenly catching, so something will end up in front of us and give us a draft. There is a ladder. Ladder's behind us. Okay, ladder's stalled out a little bit. There. I guess these are maybe cars recovering from spins in slow places. Oh, there's a little gap. This is asking for trouble. I'm about to end up on the inside wall. Hey! Oh, Childish found some momentum on the outside. Childish found a curb. That was very cinematic. It's still... Tell you what, this would be a hell of a cinematic race to record. That's ridiculous. I guess these don't like the... You've got to be careful with the curb boosting in these. They might get a little unhappy if you are almost full lock. I don't know whether Childish bumped the banking on the outside. That can spin cars. Because it's such a steep banking. So between the flat surface... So you got a curb, you've got a little bit of flat surface, you've got a very steep wall. So maybe a combination of curb one side and sudden incline the other. Ooh, was the one that did it. Tried to get out of the throttle. I think everyone just about survived. Yeah. Desperately trying to get out of the throttle as everyone was changing direction. This is the thing with supercars. We start having supercars here. They're so quick. The change of direction happens so fast that you only have a limited amount of time to just react. Having the reaction time to see some of these crashes is difficult because the cars are changing direction so quickly. We are not going to have... Oh, there's a gap. Oh, and I tried to back out of it. We got a little nudge from behind as they were trying to find the same gap. I mean, like these ones, not too bad. You know, we are nudging cars about. They might go into half spins, but it's nothing terrible. I don't want to be up on the wall there. I'm fighting the wiggly back end. Crane's gone round. We're about to go round off the nose of Longbow. Oh, but we're not as bad as... I think that's Childish, who has just pinged off the map. And there is no... There is recovering from that. Maybe you could get back in the fight with sort of 6 laps to go. I don't know why you wanted to come up wide there, mate. There's a crash going out wide. Generally, you don't drive towards the crash. If you see a crash out wide, chances are cars are going to be ducking underneath it. So you probably want to go low, but, you know, each their own, I guess. Right, let's get some slipstream off of Ewan. I mean, we're happy to slingshot with anybody we can at this point. Joe is going to follow us past. That's fine. Up, Ewan's going to give us a helping hand. It's 7 wide for the lead, probably more than that. That's way too many Lamborghinis in one place. And there's a Mute having a problem. Oh, what was it? No, it was a level 8, sorry. There's more spinning cars in front of us. Oh! And more finding out what that inside wall is like. It's caused some issues with these cars, that's for sure. I think we're too far back for a big run towards the line here. So the difference between... Oh, that was a little bit aggressive. There wasn't a huge amount of space anywhere through that one. Yeah, this is going to be a manic run to the line, because I think you're going to end up with it being like 6-7 cars wide. And cars further back are going to get really good runs. And the chances are... there's going to be a bump draft to a victory. It's just who's going to be in the right place to push and how many cars are going to get spun while cars further back are trying. We are... Oh, Ewan's up the banking. Oh, God. Yellow car had an accident. I'm just trying to not have an accident at the moment. I'll just follow the... Way! Hello! Oh, this has become a new game. It's just dodge flipping out of control cars. It's quite an entertaining game, but it's not quite how the... Well, it is kind of how the Lad Oval is expected to go. Get off the wall. Whoa! Joe's on the inside. Valtrek's on the outside. Valtrek's out of control. There's a gap through the middle. Longbow's got past everybody. 2 more laps of this. There's 2 more laps of this big crash behind. Has broken up the lead group, but that's actually probably not good in many ways. With the field broken up, cars are going to have massive slipstream runs, which I don't know if that's what we really want here. We're trying to get some of the slipstream runs. When everyone's packed together, you actually struggle to get the big runs. But yeah, we've got lots of cars with lots of momentum. As you can see now, they are approaching. Gliska's around the outside. Ewan was somewhere up there, but I think got stalled outside in all of that mess. Gliska has now got stalled out of that. Oh! I mean, we got a little bit connected with Gliska. Thankfully, the physics actually let us pull the cars apart, which is quite surprising. Normally, it doesn't like that. Crane. Oh, Crane has got spat out of the track. I don't know if Crane's going to land. Well, Crane will land somewhere. They'll land on the circuit. We're all the way to the inside. Got nowhere else to go. I don't actually want to be running that close to the wall. We've seen what happens. And all it takes is a bump and you can get pushed on the inside wall without meaning to. Oh, more spinning cars. Longbow shoots the gap. Lado's got another miracle run, but it's a lap too soon. This is it, the final lap of the race. What on earth is going to happen here today? I have no idea. We are to the outside of Gliska, but there's going to be plenty more fighting towards the finish line here. Longbow's to the outside. We've got Lado, we've got Ewan. Mute's come shooting past. Mute is to the outside. Level 8 is to the outside as well. Oh, I don't know if Longbow knew we were there. I'm going to guess probably not. Sorry, Longbow. We've got a massive amount of slipstream. Can we curb boost it to the line? I don't know who got it. Lado might have done it. I think it was Lado. Me and Lado went... well, me and a yellow car. There was another yellow car in the race. It was Lado! Oh, Lado gets it by 5 thousandths of a second. 5... No. 5... What year? Yes, 5 thousandths of a second. Lado takes it. Oh, you sneaky git! Lado with a double victory to start the stream off. Right, and I guess that's Lado done for the stream. Oh, damn. Yeah. Lado went round the outside. It showed Lado stolen my car. It was so close. It was so close. It had my car on the victory screen. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that was a manic finish. I mean, we always knew it was going to be. We always knew it was going to be a mad finish, that one. I thought I'd got it. I thought I got it with the run where we timed it. Just Lado got a better run on the outside than I did on the inside there. You know it's close when the game can't decide what car to display on the finishing screen. That is when you know it has been a very, very close race. There we go. Well done, Lado. 100%. 100% Lado win rate on this. Nicely done indeed. I mean, we are going to be heading to a slippery surface track next. I know Lado's not the biggest fan of these, so yeah. You never know. You never know what can happen. It's a GTA stream after all. So sometimes, I say sometimes, often the unexpected can occur. Has it dumped me? Oh no, it's dumped me in the right game. It's just getting everybody loaded. A lot of people have bounties. Ah, here we go. Here is the FailRace car meet of random stuff. And yeah, we know Ewan's car is a glitchy one. So I was going to test it again, but it's already been glitchy again when we've loaded in this lobby. That's however many days later. So yeah, we know that one is a weird one. Right, so I got really itchy eye. Let's hope that doesn't irritate me throughout the races. We will. You know what? We'll just jump into the next one. We will bookmarks. There we go, and it is hopefully easy to find. Here we go. So this track built by Danger Man. Oh, physics, why? This is actually a really good track. So we're going to do a race in the Fiats, as it was requested. We're going to do a race with something a little bit more sensible as well, because this is actually quite a good track. So we're going to race with the Fiats. It's going to be difficult, and then we're going to do a sensible race afterwards. So we will invite everybody in from the last race. Now we're going to not quite do as many laps as I did when I set this up with the Fiats before. It's compacts, isn't it, for the Brioso with the wide body kit? I believe it is. I believe it is. Someone in chat, shout at me if I've goofed it, which is inevitable. Yeah, we're not going to do. Lado, I've not picked this one specifically because you hate it. Somebody requested it. As the lovely donators requested it, and therefore I try to fulfil these as much as I can. So therefore, we shall have a go. It just helps that after a Lado double victory, you know, it's unlikely the Lado victory streak will continue. It's not impossible, but as I said, you never know. What have we ever done a? Have we ever done a slippery surface race in a street? Yes, we did. Of course we did, because we did the other ones with the Futo, didn't we? Last week? Not last week. I don't even remember. We did it fairly recently. I was about to say, have we ever done a slippery surface race in a stream? And then, yeah, we did have that one a couple of, whenever it was, a stream or two ago with the Futo. Actually, it was quite a good race, so we had that going with the Futo. So, yeah, let's... I don't forget anyone else. If you do want to take part today, we've still got some spaces in this session. Ewan is the person to message alongside where we have highlighted here on screen. So if you send Ewan a message, you've got to be on Xbox, you've got to be playing the enhanced version of GTA 5, and he will try and get you connected at, say, at some point, as soon as possible in all of this. Right, sorry, it's still got AGI going on. What is going on? It's not hay fever season. That's long gone. Yeah, we'll try and get you connected so you can take part in the madness that is going on here. We will get this one started though. It should be locked to the Brioso. Make sure you pick that car. If it isn't locked, make sure you pick the Brioso, the classic little Fiat 500 with the wide body kit. This is a challenging race. Okay, this is not the easiest of races to. The cars are not easy to drive. They are twitchy. You've got to brake earlier. You've got to be more careful than you would in a normal one. Okay. Let's just say that. You've got to be a little bit more careful. Right. I know that's not going to work because it never does. However, I'll try. We're definitely having a big crash. Okay, Brioso 300 wide body is the only thing available. Fantastic. I'm not sure I actually... Amy's woken up. There is talk of Fiats. Therefore, Amy is awake. It is guaranteed. It is guaranteed that if there is talk of Fiats, Amy wakes up. Right. Which way is... Oh, God. My hope is to be far enough away. My hope is to be far enough away that cars are not going to be able to hit the back of us. Well, when we get out of this, if we can just get through here. Yep, as expected. There's not as many in the wall as I feared might have been. Now, this bit here is where you've got to really... Yeah, you've got to really slow the car down. Problem is, I know where the track goes, and the filming crew will know where the track goes. Oh, but everyone else does not know the bits where you've got to be slow for. So yeah, you've got to be very careful with these cars. And a lot of corners that would normally be flat or close to flat out actually are not anymore, because you just have no grip at all. We are going to try and duck underneath that fight because I don't want to be involved in it. We want to go chasing off after Ewan. Come on then. Here we go. Out of the hairpin. Now this corner can cause some big problems for the cars. Like that. Got to be really kind of patient with the steering on this one. You've got to be really patient. You've got to treat it almost like you're driving in a completely different game, because GTA racing is not normally like this. You've got to think a lot more about where you're braking, a lot more about where you're turning, and all of that sort of stuff. Which is why I think it makes a really good challenge. We've got a great slipstream here, but I got nowhere to really go with it. We saw a number of crashes over this jump with the filming crew, so we're just going to back out of it. There are better places for an overtake than risking it on the bridge. We are going to... We're not really looking around the outside specifically. I just want to try and get a good run on the exit. Oh, Ninetales has looped it round and is pointing the wrong direction. We've got a great slipstream on Ewan. Actually, this is a really sensible place to go for an overtake. Just get a nice slipstream pass all the way down towards the hairpin, brake nice and early, get the car turned in. Back end's going to let go, but we can deal with that. And then it is going to be level 8 this time with the sensible slipstream pass towards the start-finish line. And there you go. So that is a lap of the slidey circuit. Currently got a 3-way battle for the lead. It is more difficult to catch up in this one than in a conventional race. Not impossible, though. However, it's a 3-second gap back to Valtrack. We might see some more cars join in this lead battle, but it really does depend on mistakes here. I mean, if any of us make a mistake, especially if one that puts all 3 of us in a wall, then, you know, funnily enough, it's easier for everyone else to catch up. If we fight 3 wide, that probably won't help matters. We're going to get to the inside. Ewan's going to try and cut underneath, aren't they? But I don't think it's quite going to work. Still looking. Ewan's still going to look for that cut back. I'm trying to get underneath level 8. Level 8 gets a big slide, and we are now 3 wide through the heaven. Oh, Ewan's overdone it. Oh, Ewan just tried to put down the power a little bit too soon. And around goes the Brioso. It's so easily done in these cars. You've got to be so delicate with the throttle in some of these slow-speed corners. And that one... Most of the time you have cars spinning in GTA from contact, but that one there was just a pure on-power oversteer mode. And the thing with these is they're not the most oversteery car. They're not actually as oversteer as like the Futos, perhaps. But when these get sideways, and it looks like Ewan's spin there looks so lazy, and it's when they get sideways, they're just damn near impossible to catch. There's a point of no return, and it doesn't matter how fast you're going. If you hit that point of no return, you cannot save it, and it's going to go round, which makes them, I wouldn't say infuriating to drive. I'm actually going to have a little lift because I want to fall further back to get a slipstream run, because I stayed there, we wouldn't have got one. It's not going to matter. Ewan is going to get past. Valtrack has followed Ewan back towards us here. Can we sweep around the outside here? If we can keep the momentum going. We cannot well enough. We will get a good tow on the exit here, which is useful. Is it a good enough tow? Okay, that would get us a victory if that was the final lap of the race. All important information to know. A lot of sort of checking behind is done in this race. Partly because you get a bit more time, because you've got to go slower into corners, and partly because the chance of someone being out of control is also quite high everywhere. So you sort of need to know. Ewan's overdriven that corner a little bit, but the line's going to end up compromising us. Ewan went in too deep, but I couldn't get my car into a position to really retake the place. Doesn't matter, we've got them all on the run up the hill, and we will pass level 8. Oop. We will end up crossing them over now. They're going to try, I have no doubt, to cut underneath us here. I don't want to give them that space. If I can help it, they are still not going to be having a look there, and we are down the hill in the lead of the race, about to go and slide the car through the next corner. It's inevitable that it's going to want to let go. All is fine. Is Level 8 going to have a look? Level 8 is thinking about it. But again, I've overdriven that one a little bit. Where is level 8? They are to the inside. They're not actually quite past yet. They will outrun us down here, although don't have any slipstream, so it's probably Ewan we've got to watch for more. And then we've got Longbow is probably catching a little bit, especially if we're going to fight like this. Longbow will catch us. We get a good slipstream over this kind of bridge area. It's a big slide. It's a very big slide for me that we didn't really want. Oh, there is a spinning car. Can we sweep around the outside of Ewan? Oh, Valtrak actually gathered that one up. I just saw the dot on the minimap was not pointing the way it should be. We get an amazing run through all of that. Level 8's going to give us a help. There we go. Look at that. That was some bump drafting right there from level 8. Can work even in the wet conditions. Oh, come on, Fiat. Even in the wet conditions, the bump draft can work. I'm not sure that's the line to really make it work. Oh, we've got a great slipstream. And again, we managed to get across the line first. Longbow has joined the party. It's now a 5-car battle for the lead. Oh, we've chucked it in. A little bit sideways through all of that. Yeah, who's behind Valtrak? Is that Gliska? It is. Gliska may catch before the end of the race as well. Longbow's having a look. We'll get this one. We'll get this pass completed. We will get the slipstream on the exit. Maybe not as powerful as I'd liked in all of this. Oh, Valtrak's fallen back. I'm going to hazard a guess at a spin. Generally, it's safe to assume there's probably been a spin. Green car's going to try and stick this one up to the lead. I'm trying to get underneath. Ewan's trying to get underneath me. Where is that Frosty Gold machine? Is it still there? I don't know. We are past Longbow. But we've got a Ewan to the inside. I can't really cut across fully because, yeah, Ewan's got a good run there. I don't want to spin myself off the nose of Ewan's car. Ewan's got a great run through there. Actually, though, I will be on the inside. Level 8 is going to give Ewan a help. We are 3 wide heading in towards one of the tighter corners. Longbow's backed out of it. And we will regain the lead of the race. Well, this is helping Gliska because we're fighting so hard for this position, for the lead, which, you know, naturally is going to happen. Gliska's caught up. Right, everybody is going to go flying past here, and sure enough, we all go to the back. That's okay. We've got another long straight coming up. It's probably going to be one of us 5 that will get the victory in this. Oh, Valtrak might catch, depending, and then it's a big gap back to Lado in 7th. Gliska slow off the corner in that one. I haven't really got any slipstream from anybody here. We went to Ewan, we went back to Longbow, though if we keep fighting like this, Lado may well end up catching us. Ewan is good. So I was taking a tighter line this time out. Still not... yeah, I just can't make the outside there work, really. We do get a good slingshot. Longbow gets an even better one. Final lap of the race. Which one of us, or will someone from further back find a way? Will we fight each other into attrition? Oh god, both me and Gliska were on the absolute limits of grip there. we put the cars into the corner. We both got sliding. I don't know whether, because I had to counter steer from my slide. I don't know whether that tap sent Gliska sideways or whether they got sideways on their own. Yeah, I'm not sure. I apologise if it was a tap from me. I got no slipstream going up this hill, despite being behind Longbow. Yeah, give me slipstream at the end of the hill when we're in the braking zone. Lombow's out a little bit too wide. We have got a good run here. Level 8 covers that inside line nicely. Right. We will get off the hill. Gliska's somewhere looking around the outside, not close enough. It still looks like it's going to be this group. Valtrak has joined. Oh, I got into that corner a little bit too deep. We're going to get a half-decent exit. But yeah, anyone further back, I'd be amazed if they could make up the time by the end of the race here to join us, unless we all crash into a wall, which is possible, let's face it. So, level 8's going to be slow off this corner. I mean, we're going to get a slipstream. That's to be expected. Then Longbow and Co will get the slipstream on me and level 8. Which way are they going? Not sure. Gliska is past. Longbow, oh, there's a level 8 having a look. Ewan's to the inside. We're 4 wide. I backed out of that because I was just running out of grip and I was going to be in trouble. Oh no, beans. And that's my turn to have the lazy spin. We just bumped the back of Longbow. It's just enough to unsettle my car. It was the littlest of bumps, but yeah, once it got started, I mean, we stopped it from going all the way around, but it was just enough. It's just enough weight transfer to upset it. Not going to be a victory for us. Not sure who's going to get it. It looks like it might be a longbow, although sometimes that thing doesn't show the positions correctly. Ah, damn it! It was Longbow. Valtrak gets second ahead of level 8. Gliska fourth ahead of you, and yeah, we could only manage a 6th place on this one. Ah, damn it. Shame. It was a good race. It was a good race. I thoroughly enjoyed the battles. Me, level 8, and Ewan fought for pretty much the entire time in that one. Gliska Longbow joined in. Valtrak joined in right at the end. Was, yeah, great fun. Great fun race. Lado, we saw Lado actually had a spin in the same place that I did pretty much. Ended up falling back a little bit. But no, that was some good battling. That was some good battling. That is that was good fun. I mean that track is good. The car, it's tough. You've got to be really with it. However, yeah, just one little mistake right at the important part was enough to be my undoing. Gordon Fan, thank you very much for the donation. Saying bounty has been collected. Can there be a £10 bounty to do this with golf carts as well? Bounty placed, yes, but will it be accepted and collected? Unfortunately, it can't be. Sadly, that is not an option. The track doesn't give us the option to run golf caddies. I can't remember all the cars that are on this one. We'll have a go with something that might be a little bit more sensible. We will. I can't remember what we got in what categories. We're going to go. I think we're going to go with sports. I think it might be the 722 thing, which will be slidey, but could be quite sensible. It'll be slidey, but it's not quite this. I think it's that. I don't remember. I know there are some sensible cars on this one. Or I say more sensible cars. More sensible is the best way to describe it, because everything is going to have a lack of grip because of the surface it's on. It's using one of the stunt props that has very little in the way of grip. Yeah, utility is not a selectable category because these are made with custom car sets. Sadly, we've really struggled to make a golf caddy race work. There have been a lot of attempts. The most fun golf caddy race we've had was the really old stuff that I made, where you had a sniper placed in the middle, and golf caddies kind of race around, and the sniper tries to shoot out the tyres. Those were the most fun that could be had with a golf caddy race. From our experience, we really struggled to actually make them have fun, close racing. So... yeah, I think in general the problem with them is because they've got so much grip in this game. To build a track that's technical enough for there to be overtaking, the track has to be so technical that everyone just gets... Well, I say if there's a crash, the whole track gets blocked, generally speaking. It was a similar kind of thing with go-karts as well. Because go-karts are so grippy and so on. To make it technical enough that you have to deal with brakes and... everything, you then make a track that's so technical you can't really race because it's too narrow, which is, say, the difficult part with those. We're going to have a go with this. Again, for those that are just joining, this is going to be different to your normal race. Okay? It's going to be a lot different to your normal race. There is a lot less grip. You are going to have to brake earlier. You can't chuck the cars around like you can in a normal one because they're just not going to respond or they're going to spin. So you're going to have to brake earlier. For corners, you're going to have a lot less grip. Be careful. Basically, yeah, just be careful on this one. Let's turn that off. I don't know why. Right. Not that we're going to have custom fix. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's go and load this. Let's go and see what happens. So I think we're going to have the 722. Probably, possibly. Might be something else. Don't know. Don't know what Danger Man has got for us here. I should have asked, but I didn't. So it is the 722. Okay, I'll be curious to see how this one goes, to be honest. Because, I mean, when we drove it in a normal race, it was quite oversteery. Here it is going to be more oversteery. It was quite oversteery, but it was sort of controllable. It was kind of lazy oversteery. And I can deal with lazy oversteer. Ah, of course, no one's got any roofs? Whichever. There is no roof for anybody's car in this one. This is to be a miserable race. Although, what is it, if you go fast enough in a convertible, the water's just going to go over. The air's going to keep the water out of it. So you probably would be going fast enough in this most of the time that you'd be fine. Again, most important bit is to get into turn sort of 1 there and hope that we don't get involved in any chaos, which we have got through nicely. Again, big oversteer on the way in there. Childish was thinking about having to go to the inside, but probably quite wisely backed out of it. Level 8 can get to the inside here. Childish can have a look around the outside. I mean, there's a car on my inside. I can't. No, I've got to give them space. Oh, there's going to be a turquoise car underneath us. Oh no, they didn't actually quite get the run. Right, let's try and get the power down on the exit. Still a fairly big gaggle of cars. I'm sure that will change as time goes on. We will probably end up with a little bit of breakaway at the front. Potentially end up with that at the front. Who knows? As I said, for GTA, you are never quite sure. Come on, get through these corners. Gliska's up to second. We are enjoying a little bit of a lead. Something that we have seen before is that in these races, the catch-up can actually help the leader a little bit. Because the leader's got less power, they can actually get out of corners better sometimes. This has got some long straights that probably counteract that. I think one of the circuits in particular it was quite difficult to catch the leader because the catch-up took away a lot of their power and actually made their car much easier to drive around here. But these long straights like this will counteract that. Gliska was going to try and duck underneath. Oh, I tried to be sneaky and it didn't quite work. I think level 8 may have missed a braking point. I tried to be clever and turned in a little bit too much. Because I don't normally take the tight line through that corner, I didn't realise how wide the wall was at that point. Again, we're just covering the inside, make it difficult. If someone wants to get past, make them go the long way round. Ewan is not going to be having a look through there, not at that angle, and at that speed, you'll just never get into the corner. We are out the other side with the lead, so it's like me, Ewan, Gliska, Childish, and level 8 are kind of making the gap at the start of this one. Ewan's alongside, will not complete that pass. They're expecting me to wander wide. Actually, Ewan is just trying to go around the outside. So, you know what, that's fine. You can try that manoeuvre. Gliska's going to try to get to the inside. Yes, you go 3 wide behind me. That is the sort of thing that we want to see. Ooh. We're going to slide our car through there. The more they fight behind me, the better it is for me. They'll slow each other down. Unfortunately, we're coming to the long straight section where the catch-up is going to murder us a little bit. Oh, there's nothing I can do. Over the crest. I mean, the cars in the slipstream over that crest are going to get a really big amount of airtime. Could be quite problematic. There is, big spin for the cars behind. Childish is going to get to the lead of the race. We're going to duck underneath. That's fine. Gliska might come off all of that a little bit worse, but there's going to be a few more. Yeah, I don't think we're going to really be able to get a breakaway going on here. Ewan with a big run. I am on the brakes, maybe a little bit late. Childish is going to cut underneath, I would think. No. Childish may have got tangled with somebody else. Don't quite know how we didn't see that, but we're fine. We've got out of that mess relatively well. Oh, a little slow into turn 1. Should have been a lot braver there with the car. All right. It's a familiar group, but much as it was with the Brioso, we've managed to get the same 3 fighting at the front. Well, I guess Childish is closer in this one than we had anybody for a lot of the first race. It's level 8 to the outside. Ewan is on the inside, although Ewan's going to really struggle to make any speed there. And Ewan's gone round. Oy, I nearly went round as well. Where is level 8? I'm amazed level 8 didn't get up the inside on that one. Well, obviously, maybe they had big slides of their own. Who knows? I mean, it is quite possible. Like, there's a lot of times where you expect something to happen because it's what would happen in a conventional race, but it doesn't always happen here because everyone is dealing with that less grip. We are going to get us slowed, get the car turned, try and get onto this back straight. Level 8 with a big slide, clonks the wall, as does Ninetales. Right, we know the cars are going to go past, so we're going to give them space. We've got to go past, go on the outside. Oh! Bloody hell! Jeez! Level 8 with death of the day so far. That was brutal. That was an outstandingly brutal flip. So Childish had a big amount of slipstream, probably more than they realised. Not, I don't think, going for an aerial overtake. Oh, we're in the slipstream. We can't stop. Yeah, it's our turn to end up going skating through. We'll let Childish go because we ended up pushing them wide. Yeah. So it just landed on the back of the car, and it was enough to essentially kickflip level 8 out of the race, sort of. Ewan's running deep there. We'll probably get away with it. We're looking around the outside. Are we going to be able to get the drive here? Possibly. We've got good momentum, but I don't really want to be too wide into this corner. We will brake and we will let Ewan go through there. Ninetales overshot that corner and is going to be slow on the exit. Ewan is a little bit slow as well. Me and Charles get great runs, but difficult to find somewhere to go with it. I've had some luck on the outside there because we get to the inside for this next part. Ewan wants to duck underneath. We're going to cover that one, which we do. We will keep the position. Oh, there we go. Ewan is going to, again, have a look. Now, I don't think you'll get around the outside of this corner, but what you might do... Oh, he's going to duck underneath, I think. This is if you're clever. Yeah. You'll go for the cutback, although that makes it difficult getting a pass done through here. We can just park it a smidge. Try and get the power down. Still, Ewan is desperate. Ewan has done a cutback on about 3 corners in a row, and we're still going to be side by side heading down this next straight. We're heading to the jump now. Oh! Why did that happen? What happened? In fact, Lado's just done exactly the same. What even happened? I'm not even sure. We were in a great race and the car just lifted up and then dug in and flipped, but... Well, that has rather ruined the chances of winning this one. They're kind of gone out the window. Oh, I thought there was one more lap, actually. Oh, it's definitely gone out. The final laps have completely screwed us in this, although me and Lado had near identical crashes. Bloody hell. I mean, yeah, we didn't explode. See, like, level 8's crash. Level 8 actually ended up beating us despite exploding. Level 8's crash made sense in that it was caused by another car hitting the back of it, and I guess the diffuser sort of dug in and flipped it back the other way. I don't know what mine and Lado's crashes were caused by. I'm going to guess something in that... We must have hit that ramp at such an angle somewhere that it hit the nose enough to lift the car in the air. Once the nose was in the air, when the back hits the floor, it tips it forward and over because you're carrying a lot of speed there. But yeah, that was not... I was not expecting... I was not expecting that one at all. Oh... Longbow claims victory number 2. It's been the Lado and Longbow show today. Longbow claims victory. Charlie second ahead of Ewan in 3rd. Ninetales ended up 4th with level 8 in 5th. Yeah, all we could manage was 8th in the end of that one. Unfortunate. A fun race. We had a great fun battle up until that point. That's how it goes sometimes. Shady Brady, thank you very much for the donation. Saying £1 for level 8 to help pay for his funeral expenses. Oh, there would be a lot of bills after we were done with these GTA streams. There have been some very big murders occurred on these. Yeah, there are some big shunts happen on these. I say on these streams, on some of these tracks. Yeah. I mean, the thing that I always say though is, at least with some of these crashes, like, at least it was caught on camera. As silly as that sounds, like at least if you're gonna have a big death, at least make sure it's caught on camera so we can all witness the absolutely massive crash, right? That's the important bit. Just make sure we can all watch the humongous accident. So yeah, well done level 8 for managing to die the most spectacular death on camera so far today. Whether that will be death of the day, who knows? We shall see. It might be. Is what has gone on over there with the Fusillades? They're just AI ones. Oh, Lado's trying to do a wheelie. I have no doubt Lado's... No, where's Lado? I was going to see if we could use the front of this as a ramp, but Lado's driven off. I would have no doubt you could. I don't know what car was flashing the lights. Yeah, I have absolutely no doubt with the wheelie. The thing was basically climbing over the back of us. So, right, can we? How far do we reckon we can launch Lado's car? Especially now, because it probably wouldn't even need to wheelie. Because he's on the hill. Oh, no. It was too big of a wheelie. But now we've just parked them. Now we just got a car hack going on. I actually think that wheelies so much. It wheelies too much for this. I mean, I guess it's what we expected. There was a crash at the end of the day. You can climb walls with that car, you know? That's the advantage of that, is you could always climb over a wall to get out of somewhere. And over the wall. Oh, it would be funny if we got stuck on my wing and then couldn't move. I have had a car get caught on a wing before. The mighty wings do have their uses sometimes. I mean, it's rare, but it's rare. No, they do have lots of uses, but sometimes their uses are to stop cars. That does happen. Right, shall we go? Shall we go to a more sensible track? Bridge too many. I don't think we've gone to this one for a while. This is a Pwn circuit. Pwn does sometimes build sensible tracks. Just as I was loading out of that, something weird was going on the in the free roam. I don't know quite what it was, but something weird. Some cars were being tipped and thrown around. You know, the usual. I don't remember this track, but it'll probably be good. I say I have no doubt it'll be good. If I've saved it, it was good. Right, from last job, we will invite everyone. I think we still got a couple of spaces around the lobby if people want to take part. Oh, something I didn't do was that. So yes, if you send a message to Ewan, we can hopefully, potentially, get you connected for this one. Don't remember the cars, but they are locked for each class, so we will go. Well, you know, let's go sports classics. Let's start things off. I can't remember what we used around here when we filmed. It's a couple of miles, so let's go a 5-lap race just to kind of see. Looks fairly fiddly. The reason why we're over an hour and there are no helicopter deaths is because Nareth isn't here today. that's the main reason. That's the main reason. If Nareth isn't around for one of these streams, I generally generally we don't have too many helicopter-related deaths. Was this the track with the accident in the train bridge? Possibly. No, this is the wrong part of the map completely for that. So, nope, won't be there. I guess we've got 24. I mean, 24 is still good enough, definitely, to have a good race. But we will get started. Welcome anyone who is just tuning in to the stream now. We've had a couple of fairly manic races so far. You know, it's been a fail race level of chaos. I feel like that's a good way to sum it up. Okay, Sterling GT. I've not driven this thing for ages, pretty much. Okay, let's fire it up. And does it have weird? I seem to remember it climbs over the back of, like, the Sterlings climb over the back of each other. I could be wrong. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time since I've raced this one, but it is possible it might. Oh, thanks for giving me warning, game. I think a lot of cars missed that one. Oh, I do remember this. I do remember this track. I don't remember what we'd raced around it, but I do remember the track. It is, as expected, a good circuit. Are we gonna have a car at the inside? I thought we were, so I left a bunch of space there. However, we did not. This is a place where you can get in trouble. Oh, that corner on the dirt on the outside. No momentum out of that at all. That seemed like a very laggy car going on behind, but never mind. I can't really do much about lag. If that's yeah, okay, that's good. We have to be a little wary. It's a little jittery. Hopefully, it'll calm itself down. I mean, we'll do our best to say race it fairly, race it cleanly, and everything as we can. But there's a chance either we'll end up wiping it out, or it will just lag across and wipe us out. You don't want to run wide here because you will fall off the track and get stuck. You can very easily get stuck there if you run a little bit too wide. So you've got to be careful. We have got an excellent run down here, but got to pull it back in line. Couldn't make the most of it. Childish will pass us. Joe has the lead for now. Let's just kind of lift and coast our way into there a smidge. I think this is like a slight redo of a previous track, because there's a couple of tracks that race around here that kind of use a few. I say a few of the sort of similar areas, but this is a really fun. This is a really fun layout. Don't get a particularly big run to the start-finish line from the final corner. Oh, Joe. I thought Joe had a controller turned off. Joe just went very wide. I don't know if there's a little bit of lag involved in that one. Possibly. We are to the lead of the race ourselves now, but we're going to have a bunch of cars lining up. If you want to go around the outside, you can have a go. You can potentially make that one work. You will be on the inside for this next. It's kind of a fast uphill section. Childish with a good run, and they've got a very technical corner coming up. The Gliska's actually got the best line of all of us because we were all stuck going slow. Sean with a brave prediction, reckoning Lado will win this one. I mean, Lado did very well at the Oval. Lado's up in 8th. Is in the kind of second group at the moment. Not impossible. As I said, it is not impossible. Oh, GTR, I wanted to cut underneath, just misjudged where I needed to turn in a little bit too soon. Did not want to bounce off that inside wall. We will. We'll get ourselves a second. We'll get a good exit. Now, let's not overdrive this section like we did last time. You want to kind of be as close to the bush as you can there without actually hitting it, because it will slow you down and it will cause problems. There's a laggy. Yeah, I think the laggy car is back a little bit. It's a scary sight. It gave somebody a punt. I don't quite know who. Gliska is to the inside. Oh, laggy car's over the wall. Valtrak's in the middle. Now it's just a drag race. And it is Lagmobile that powers its way to the lead of the race. Oh, I'm sorry, Gliska. Joe, I think Joe almost turned into the sign, bailed out. I had to bail out because I was going to hit Joe, and Gliska's just the unlucky one. Oh, that ends up. I don't know if it actually made contact or whether they just had to try and kind of turn out of the. Again, basically trying to bail out because I was there. It's an unfortunate sort of chain reaction crash that went on. It's when you try and have so many cars fit into one little piece of road. Charles up on the outside. I haven't really got much slipstream going on through all of this. I did see a Ladosaurus has come to join. Liam is here as well. So, I mean, the fight is never going to be a quiet one, I don't think, in this. We've got a very big run down here. I'm hoping there's no one to the inside. We are good. We're a little slow on the exit. And Joe and Valtrak are going to fight back. Can we? We'll fend everyone off for now. I mean, not that we really are focusing heavily on defence at the moment, because what's the point? We know they're going to pass us down this hill. There's only so much we can do. If we can start getting a slipstream once Joe's gone past, so we don't fall too far back, that's what matters. All is good. We're going to have a... we're going to get past Liam. Here's where it becomes an interesting game of judge. Now, if this was a final lap, I wouldn't have moved over to give Liam space. That would be the final lap. I would have boxed Liam in behind Joe, but I don't think it would have mattered. I think Joe would have won anyway. Lado briefly made it 4 wide towards the finish line. In fact, well, Lado got a decent... Lado, you would have been better off sticking on that line you were, because Ewan was on that bit and passed all of us. But of course, you don't know that. Hindsight is always very good. Oh, a little bit too much speed, not enough grip into that one. That's a little bit wide. Nothing too bad. Again, we're still with the lead pack. We'll catch the draft down the longer straights. Oh, that will help Valtrak get a little bit too sideways as well. See how easy it is. And all it takes is a little bump on these to upset them. They don't seem to be climbing over each other, at least, which is helpful. We should get a good draft down here. And then what we'll do is we'll then give the draft to... So we'll get a good draft down here. We'll then give the draft to Valtrak all the way down the long straight. Oh, Lado clipped the inside curbing. Yeah, Lado just bounced off that inside raised curb. Unfortunately for Joe, who was on the outside, as Lado's car spun, it spun Joe's with it. Are we in the draft of Ewan is the question here. Valtrak is definitely coming with us. We are close enough to be in the draft of Ewan, but I don't really want to go for this one down here. In fact, Valtrak also had a similar thinking. It's so difficult to get the pass completed down that section. It's so fast, very, very dangerous to get the pass done there. And when we've got another lap to go, it's almost not worth it. Liam with a good run off the corner. We've got a good... Oh! Well, we push Ewan to the line pretty much. I mean, there is potential for a bump draft. Unlikely, but that would have been a bump draft to a victory for Ewan on the final lap. Who knows? We can sit here, we can plan. There is a chance of a slipstream pass from second, but much further back than that won't work. However, on the final lap, there is always something different going on. The pack's a little bit split up. You made a little mistake through all of that. So it's now me and Liam at the front with a small gap. It's not going to be a gap there for very long. I think it's about to get manic, this one. And I think it's about to get very manic. Liam will pass us down here. That's fine. Liam will do that one cleanly. We've got a good run. And we will have a normal line through here. Liam's on that kind of more defensive, tight line. Oh, Liam, be careful. You don't end up in the wall. I was staying well away from Liam in case they hit the wall and that car got spat out across in front of us. Did not want that. Is that a longboat joining the party? I spy. It might be. It might be a longboat has come to join the fray. It is! It is a longbow and a childish have all come to join the party here as we head towards the final couple of corners. They're side by side up ahead. We've got a good run, but we're on a very tight line through here. And, Oh, Lombo wants to get to the inside. We want to get to the inside as well. Who is going to get the best run here? It's the drag race to the line. Childish has got a good run. Hasn't got any slipstream. We've got slipstream, but it's not going to be enough. Can't really do anything in that one. Oh, it's just a block of cars. It was just a block of cars, and sadly we were in the 4th position. No, Childish claims a victory ahead of Longbow. Liam 3rd. I tried to push Longbow to the front, but it didn't work. It wasn't to be. Ewan will get 5th. It's so close at the front. Ewan gets 5th of Valtrack. Gliska, level 8 Joe, and Lado round out the top 10. Very close between Lado, Ninetales, and Valentine actually for that position. That was a very good race. That was another really, really good race. Slightly disappointed. Couldn't quite be there in the right place at the right time on that one. Unfortunately, we tried. We tried, and when I realised I couldn't, we tried to push Longbow, but we didn't actually have enough momentum because we were sort of too close to get a powerful slipstream run. We actually wanted a slightly worse run off that final quarter, so we could have got a slipstream run, but yeah. Again, hindsight and everything. Yeah, Gordon fan asking, will Childish be able to keep the streak alive? All the race wins so far have been done in pairs. We shall see. We shall see in this one. I think we're going muscle cars next. Will probably be what I select, because we haven't raced a muscle car yet today. You know, we've got to we've got to try and race a variety of cars. I don't remember what. So if we did race these, I don't remember. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I was going to say, chat, have a guess as to where on earth I'm going to end up bloody finishing in this one. As it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. We've run fairly well. We got very unlucky in the wet races. We've run fairly well elsewhere. We've had some really close. We've been involved in a lot of the really close photo finishes. Hopefully this one will go our way. Hopefully it's not a terrible jokey car. I don't think any muscle cars outside of, I guess, the Gasser are particularly terrible to drive. I guess the Tornado Rat Rod thing isn't great. The Slam Truck's not great. All of those are a little bit iffy, but okay. It's a sensible car. It's the Vigoro that which haven't driven it for a while, basically. Alright, well, Zav reckons we're going to get first. That's brave. Oh, of course the Vamos is terrible. But that is true. That is true. Pink reckoning third. I mean, so far, I like the confidence. Right, racing time. Let's... oh, someone further back. I think sometimes people just don't... If it's just like slightly a lag, I think people just don't get countdowns, which... Yeah, even when you get a countdown, occasionally you miss the jump start. But it's a lot more difficult when the countdown just doesn't decide to load. I don't know if it doesn't load for everybody at the same time, or whether... I presume it's different for different people. But, yeah. Good old game being broken. We're going to get a lovely run down here. Not necessarily going to have anywhere to go with it. Oh, Ninetales. I think came across maybe a little too soon. Could you change a gear? Maybe not buzz the limiter. Awesome. Well done. Well done, AI. There's Gliska and Ewan having a bumping duel, but we've got somewhere to go now. I don't think you quite realise we are on the outside. You've got to be so careful on the outside here, especially on lap 1 with a car. Car which we've not driven around here yet, because you do not want to be the victim of someone A car on the outside is almost always going to come off worse. Not a guarantee, but almost always going to come off worse. Oh, hello. Trees were mean. The trees were unnecessarily mean on that one, actually. That really upset my car through there. Lado with a big slingshot. Downhill. Oh, Ninetales, that's way too fast. I mean, sorry, Lado. I don't know. To be fair, Ninetales may have got a help into that corner as well. There was a lot of helping going on. Yeah, Lado, I did not mean to push you that far wide. I had no choice in the matter there. We get a run off the final corner with a little bit of slipstream. But nowhere to go into turn one. This is 2 wide is doable through there fairly sensibly. 3 wide is... 3 wide could be done, but everyone's got to be very kind in giving space. And it's just not worth the risk most of the time. You're better off waiting for a more realistic overtaking opportunity. Gliss is going to run out of grip on the outside. Looking a little cloudy, a little overcast. If it rains, that would be a bit of mayhem for us all to deal with. We got a good run down. Ooh, what happened behind? Ewan, we have a very big gap. Oh, just shall. Not that you could ever, with catch up, not that you could ever work together well enough to run away. But yeah, we should probably try and be sensible with this. Who is going to catch us? Okay, Gliska, Joe, Salmon, Silver are all back there. Oh, we got loads of oversteer. You know what I said about being sensible? We've forgotten it immediately, and we're just racing. Admittedly, that one was slightly on me. That was a lot on me, really. I thought we were going to get the pass done actually quite easily, but no, we did not. We will get a good run down here. In theory, at least. Here comes Joe and Gliska to join the party at the front. They will by the end of this lap, yeah. Hopefully they're not going to be close enough to have a look to the inside through here. So that's flat out when you're in the lead of the race. When you've got slipstream, it's suddenly a lot more of a deal, that corner. We're on the wide line. I actually think the wide line is kind of... Is it the one you want? Maybe. I think the wide line is the one you want because you can just get a good exit off the hill. Joe's got a good run, but nowhere to go with it again, as we saw. It's difficult trying to get passes done into turn one. Ewan was out wide and slow across the dirt. He's going to lose 2 places. Yeah, when the group is as close as this, it is easy to lose places. Gliska's there having a look around. Can't quite do anything. Gliska and Joe can trade some paint if they want back there. I mean, it's only going to be a matter of time before Childish is coming to join. Can the weird stream luck continue? Because Childish is quite close to this group. Gliska came across a little bit on us there. Again, we all got away with it. Joe probably had the biggest scare in that one. Well, Joe got quite bumped, and Gliska very nearly spun on the nose of my car. Either or would have been pretty bad. Childish has come to join us. Longbow's back there, also looking to come and join. Can these cars bump draft? I have no idea. I almost don't want to find out at this moment in time. Childish on the outside of a 3 wide, and I got big oversteer. We had to fight that car a lot. Everyone gets away with it, though. I'm struggling with oversteer at that corner. We're quite quick. I like the track. This is a great track. But yeah, we seem to get a lot of oversteer when we're on... Well, that time we were in the middle, but we were on the outside of a car. And we were still getting oversteer. I got no slipstream at all until a lot later down here. It's going to be too late for us. We're just going to have to be a bit patient through here. They are all battling. Where the hell do I put my car? That looks like a parked up Lado on this one. Gliska's trying to shoot the middle. Ewan's going around the outside. Gliska kind of overshot it a little bit. Childish ran a bit wide, got some understeer. Joe's going to get off that one the best. We get the slipstream from Ewan. Everyone fans out towards turn 1. Oh, it is 3 wide through turn 1. Gliska just pulled ahead. This is madness. This is a great race. Okay, go Gliska. It kind of works. We kind of kept... Basically, that was more to try and make the most of my momentum to try and keep me ahead of Childish. Oh, who's going to run wide? Gets past Joe, though. Everyone is slipping and sliding through there. Everyone's on the limiter grip. Level 8's come to join. It's another pink car, not sure. Oh, wait, was that Joe gone round? Oh, okay, Joe might have gone round in all of that, unfortunately. I thought Joe was still on the outside somewhere. The camera didn't see it. It was just another pink car and caught and spun. It's so difficult keeping track of everything. We're on the outside of Ewan, which we're going to have to leave some space. We actually get a pretty good run through there. Maybe don't put a wheel in the dirt. Would be helpful. The front of Childish's car is not quite the right shape anymore, but that's fine. Oh! Oh, Gliska went to give us a bump, and it just turned us. God damn it. We did the bump draft on somebody else and it worked perfectly. Gliska did it to us and it was just that was the smallest bump and it was just insta spin towards the wall. There's absolutely no malicious intent at all from Gliska there. It was just the littlest of taps and the game decided, nope, you're going to have an accident. So it was trying to sort of push me forward so Gliska could use their momentum to go with me, but did not quite work that way. And that is what happens sometimes. We've got massive run down here. I was trying to get the edge of the slipstream, which, ooh, a lot of speed into there. Gliska holds it out. Look, we left a Vigoro's width on the outside, and Gliska kept it there. That basically was as close to putting a car at a wall as I could do fairly. That was a bit more. I pushed Gliska a little bit wider than I really wanted to or intended to in that one. That was very on the limit, but it was fair. It was just very close to being a massive crash. Oh no, don't slide, because we've got. I mean, there is a chance we can still catch up in this one, but it is a small chance, and we've got to get everything perfect, and we can't afford any mistakes. Like a brush on the wall could prevent us from doing it. Now, really, me and Ninetales want to work together here. I don't want to see an orange car up the inside, because this is a bit that'd be easy to lose time on. If Ninetales wants to pass, I'd rather they do it down the hill if they're still close enough. If they get the draft, go past down here. Don't bother elsewhere, but I don't think they're going to be in the draft. Right, so we're a bit too far back to catch the group ahead. This might work in our favour if I don't overshoot this corner. Ewan bobbles the rocks. We might get a really good tow down the big hill that's about to come up. Or there might be a tremendous accident and we might cause it. I'm going to try and not cause it, but, you know, it is possible. Gliska's car got all upset over there. Here comes the massive run for us. We do have a very big run. We're going to get a few cars down here, but it's not all of them. Longbow sideways, Gliska's to the inside. We're not winning this one. We're too far back. Unless there is a tremendous accident in the final corner. I mean, there is a little bit of bobbling. Oh, Gliska went in too deep. Gliska went in too deep and got Joe and caused mayhem, and somehow we've come out of this in second. We made the most of it. Oh, we made the most of it. We were kind of gifted that second. Yeah, Gliska went for the kind of the diagonal to the inside. Joe went for the cutback for the exit, I think, to try and get underneath it. It's just that converging of lines. Ewan was clear of it all. Ewan did have pretty much the best place to be for that one. Had the good exit line anyway. I think Ewan might have been in a good position for that one. Regardless, we did manage to make the most and take a second. That was a mad race. That was good fun. Well done, Ewan, for claiming victory. Ewan breaks the streak as well. There, it was a great race. That one. That was a thoroughly good race. We got a second, so we managed to get in between the guesses of Zav and Pink, their first and third, much higher up than the DNF I saw just before we got the race underway. Bloody hell, that's a great track. That is a very, very good track indeed. Thank you very much to Pone, of course, for building that one for us. We've had some mad close races. I mean, you know, that's what we want. We always like some close racing. I am pondering as to what track we might go to next. Do we? Where do we go next? I'm trying to think how mean do we be in terms of tracks. Gordon Fan, thank you very much for another donation. Saying for breaking the streak Childish is a salty pre, and Ewan plus Alex for not letting Childish win, and nothing more than drowning underpowered prees. Hey, look, if we try and let the wins happen, then you know, it's not a legit win. So then it's kind of a cheat as well. You know, everyone's pushing as hard as they can in these races, and that's what makes the streaks impressive. When everybody is everyone is trying as hard as they can, you know. That's what makes it so impressive that Ladder got a double win, Lombo got a double win. I mean, Chargers was still up there at the front. It was close. It was close to keeping the streak alive. But hey, you know, I want to win races. I've got to, you know, we've got to break the streak. Well, I say maybe break the streak somewhere. Who knows? We can't do straight line with the Draugr and stuff because it has not been added to that track as of yet. Do not worry, it will appear at some point. We know that that's going to be good fun. We know it's going to be a silly race. Oh. Just a random tractor is getting... Oh, where's the boop even? Oh, is it battle track up there? I didn't know where the boop was coming from. That is a lamppost. Not quite what I meant. Okay, apparently Drake Gamer will be on a warning for not using the brakes properly. So there we go. That will be a warning for them. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look through my track. Zav reckoning. Oh, I remember what Michael. I think I remember what Michael Bay was. I think I remember what that track was. If it's not called that, I know the track. I know the track that it's made me think of that I want to do. Yeah, it is this one. Yes, I love this track. This is great fun. This is a very silly track, but it is very good fun. It is very, very good fun indeed. So yes, we are going to wander off over here. I do like this track. This was another Pwn special. I thought this was a Brazen one, but no, this is another Pwn special. But this is a great fun little track. We'll go 10 laps because they're very, very short laps here. And then we will get everybody from the previous job. So the actual track itself is fairly sensible in as far as there's a couple of little technical sections, but nothing ridiculously difficult to drive. However, the AI traffic on the motorway below can get launched up onto the track. Now, if somebody fancies going to be the launcher, basically, if we have a player parks up by the ramps on the motorway, the AI cars are more likely to interact with the ramp props properly. So, yeah, we need cars on the... You don't need to have somebody down there. They can jump onto the thing on their own, but yeah, in general, with somebody down there will help the AIs make more of an impact. Okay, Drake's gonna go for it. Okay, yeah, if you want to go, so yeah, park down by the ramps. So it's not actually, the AIs will always spawn. It's making sure that there is a player by the ramp. Basically, because the thing that we have a problem with is the AI cars. If there's not a player by the ramp, the AI cars pretend the prop isn't there. Basically, the AIs don't want to go on the ramp, but they're not supposed to. So if they're not watched, they'll just drive through the prop. But if a player is watching the prop, the car, they still sometimes drive through it. But if the prop is being seen by a player, it's more likely they will actually have to interact with it and then fly up onto the platform and cause chaos. I can't remember what cars it is. I think this is locked from what I remember. So, yeah, we will just go and give it a launch and see what happens. Yeah. I mean, this has always been good fun when we run it. I mean, it's a good track. If you ignore the cars jumping on, you can have some fun races around here. It's tough to overtake because there's not really any slipstream chances because it's quite technical. But good fun race. Ooh, Cheetah Classic. Okay, again, another car. Haven't driven very much. I like it. I love how all of these races I have somebody betting on me. After after my performance so far today, I wouldn't have been putting much money on me. I mean, I guess we've been around the front a lot. Not quite got that victory. So yeah, if you haven't seen this track before, you're in for a treat. This is a good one. Well, in theory, it's going to be a good one. There is a chance that the traffic's not wanting to play ball, and it just ends up. But even if it just ends up as a race, it'll probably be an entertaining race. And of course, we always have the host advantage of starting from pole. Ewan has actually got a very good amount of speed there, and will take the lead away. Glister's going to have a look. Oh, oh dear. Well, it's all got messy. I'm fine. We're through all of this. You know what? I'm all good. There are, of course, these explosive tankers around the place that, well, sometimes AI cars drive into them, probably will get bounced into, and you can see the flying AI cars already. That one, oh, I saw one jump in the distance as well, over, oh, that's a player going, oh yeah, sometimes the player watching the ramp ends up accidentally hitting a boost pad and getting launched a mile away, so that does occur. Oh, don't tell me, oh god. Mules are in the spawn set, that means you might have massive trucks park on the racetrack. Oh, hello Ewan, yeah, great. That's what we need, massive trucks landing on our racetrack. Bloody hell, more explosions are already going on. We're off to a good start with AI cars. Of course, as more and more get launched on this platform, there will be more and more debris for us to have to dodge. The track will gradually evolve, and yeah, who knows what lines we might have to be taking by the end of it. Lado is up to second. I mean, if Ewan gets a victory here, does that kind of reignite the streak? I guess. Some of these cars are going absolutely miles around. Have we ever seen them go that far? They don't normally get launched that far. Christ. They're going a little bit too far. They're actually going so fast, they're missing the circuit. I think a couple of the blimps are angled in such a way that cars are supposed to kind of ping off them and bounce on the circuit, potentially. But some of these are getting launched ridiculous distances and not actually making it onto the circuit. There is one in an awkward place. It has just driven off, thankfully. I've just got a time trial session going on at the moment. It's a great track to time trial. It's really good fun. You got a good mix of kind of fast corners. You got some more slow technical sections. Oh, and then you've got exploding wrecks. They're not normally on a time attack, but the GTA one, I guess a GTA time attack makes sense. You've got to avoid the exploding wrecks. They do sometimes turn up. Apparently got 2 in one place. There's a few more now heading towards the start of the lap. Oh, God. I'm going to have to really pay attention when cars catch up, because I have been driving this track as if there is nobody around, which has been fine when nobody's around, but when there are cars about, I can't take the same lines, because you'll end up crashing somebody off or causing problems. What the hell was that? That was a Regina go for a weird flight, I think it was. A mup of us tumbling around. We've got a Ewan alongside. Now back behind again. Gliska's there as well, having a look. But, as we said, this is not an easy place to overtake around particularly. It's doable, but it's not the easiest. Gliska's got past Ewan after Ewan had a big oversteer moment. There's a car in the wall. Oh! There are wrecks all over the start-finish line. Ewan has got the slipstream pass, although, will Ewan be able to hold this one around the outside? Maybe. Oh! Liam got to the inside. Sorry, Lado. Liam just clipped the rear of my car and I couldn't steer, and then we both got carted off towards the wall and neither of us could steer, so it's a bit scrappy having to try and undo that. There's Regina stuck on its side. It's not quite got as messy as sometimes I've seen. The cars seem to be actually despawning when they get in the air, which is very weird. That's making life more difficult for us. Or not for us, making life easier for us. for the chaos the chat will definitely want. Cars despawning is not good for chaos. That car's in an awkward, horrible place. Liam with a good run there has got past. Oh, we've got to back off through there. We've got a good run here, but I don't really want to go 3 wide through this section. Somebody's hit the Sentinel wreck out of the way. That does help. There's quite a few wrecks on the outside of the circuit. Yeah, it's not been as chaotic as sometimes. It's not been the most chaotic we've ever seen here. We've all got this little group going on. We're almost not helping each other because we're so close. No one's able to really chase after Ewan. Ewan, much like I was enjoying at the start of this race, Ewan's enjoying clean air and not being slowed down by battling, whereas us 3 are fighting one another. Oh, now it's my turn to get caught up with Gliska. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, I mean, once again, cars got stuck together and couldn't really pull them apart. I mean, we were on the outside. There wasn't a huge amount of space given. Bloody hell, the mules turned up and Gliska's had the car let go on a curb. That's unfortunate for Gliska. That's got a lot more spread out as well back here. I don't know, something went on. Oh, for what is a mostly sensible track. Oh no, we've had quite a spread out field. I say mostly sensible. Like, it is a bit of a silly one, but oh, I didn't know Gliska was going that way. Christ. I think I wandered across out wide a little bit. Didn't realise Gliska was around, and yeah, Gliska committed to that side. No, that's my bad on that one. Yeah, we are just a little bit spread out for what seeming. Oh, Comet almost got us. A little too high from that car. Right. Let's. I mean, we're not winning this one. I think it's between Ewan and Liam probably for victory. We've got a great exit here. We will get the pass done. No, too fast. Too fast through there. Oh, random pedestrian. So if you get too good a run, so you can be, I think because I'm driving it like I was driving it when I was at the front, when I had catch-up. That section is flat when you're in the lead, but it's not flat when you are not, especially if you get a good curb boost. It's definitely not flat. Right, that is something I need to bear in mind going forward. Another big explosion. That's in a horrible place. Can't do much about it. I don't know quite how it's got back up there, to be honest, because it did get knocked off to one of the lower parts, but never mind. Okay, let's sort this. Let's sort my driving out. Ninetales is 4 position there. Oh, that's unlucky. Gliska's all out of sorts as well. And that was all from dodging that car that just caused chaos. There's a Comet. Where's it going to go? Oh, an awkward way. Very awkward way. Gliska is there. Not quite gonna be able to hold that. Okay, that Comet could have made life really bad for us. Thankfully, it did not in the end. Big explosion. I don't think Silver is 4 position. They're not. It's Lado is the only other one 4 position. There's a tornado. I thought that was going to land on the track. It didn't. It bounced away from us. Gliska struggling with oversteer. It's actually really easy to get caught out with these cars. Just as we got to the end of this race, the track has really evolved. Gliska pretty much caught a car there. The track's really evolved with wrecks, especially at the final corner. That section has gone mad with wrecks. Oh god, there's a few lap down cars that we're trying to negotiate here. I think they're doing their best to keep out of the way, which I do appreciate. It's not easy at this track, I will be honest. It's not the easiest one to keep out of the way at times, especially if you don't see cars appearing. But yeah, Liam has got the lead. Can Liam get a victory? Will Ewan be able to get the slipstream pass to the line? Will there be a final twist in the tail with wrecks going on here? Oh, god damn it! It looks like Liam might have got it. Unfortunately, the green car made a mistake, and in trying to get back on the circuit, we were the unwitting victim. I don't know if we'd actually been able to catch. I think we would have still been stuck where we were. I don't think we were going to gain. I mean, we had a good run, but it wasn't going to be enough to catch Gliska and Lado. So, yeah, it didn't really make any difference to me in the end. Level 8 gets fastest lap of the race. Liam claims victory by a tenth of a second from Ewan, then level 8 Lado, Glisker, me, Ninetales, Mute, Salmon, and Smallman round out the top 10. That was, I mean, I say it was mayhem. It took a while to get going. It really took a while. It didn't get going until the very end. When it did get going, it did what we expected. It just, yeah, didn't quite start. Just the first cars kept overshooting. However, there we go. Congratulations, Liam. Yeah, if you haven't seen this track before, it is a very good fun circuit. It's a shame the AI are a bit weird with how their cars do take the ramp. Like we struggle to get their consistency with the AI cars on the ramp. But you can also see the randomness, how unlucky. I think it was Ninetales got so unlucky with a tornado turning up. We nearly got killed by that comet as well. I did kind of think I knew where it was going. So it was a calculated risk, although I could have got wiped out if it changed direction just randomly. Which, it can happen. It can happen. I mean, we consistently are towards... I mean, we fought at the front for a long time in this. We were consistent. We consistently scored all right finishes here. And just, yeah, can't get a win. It's going to be one of those streams. It's going to be one of those streams where we just can't catch a... I say catch a break. Can't get a victory. But I'll keep trying. I think I know what the off-road is set to for this, which we haven't driven for ages. Potentially. That is if my memory serves correctly. But, yeah, there are a few spaces. We've got Rain getting connected. If you would like to take part, you are more than welcome to. Ewan is the person to message alongside where we have highlighted on the screen. That's Ewan's game tag. Send them a message on Xbox, and they will try and get you connected. You must be playing the enhanced version of GTA 5, and of course you must be on the Xbox if you wish to take part. This is a mad circuit to come and join us for. But yeah, there are a couple of spaces. I will also just take a little, I say just a little moment while we're potentially getting some more people in, etc. Today's stream will finish a little bit earlier because, of course, it is Sunday, which means there is a Top Drives final going on, and I am in with a very, very good chance of getting the prize car. So, yeah, they will finish a little smidge earlier than perhaps some of them, because, yes, I want to win a Nissan R35. Is it GT500? I don't know. A Nissan GT race car on Top Drives, because, you know, it's how it goes. It's how it goes. Sorry, it is a GT500 car. I thought it was, and then I double. What's the word for it? We're just going to say I had a brain fart. So I wanted to double check before I said something stupid, because often I say lots of stupid things, as you all know. That's part of the reason why you watch the videos. I suspect is because I say stupid things. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Right. I am pretty sure we're going to be in the limos. I seem to remember that's what Pone had this set to. Actually, isn't the limo SUV, maybe? The Hummer limo Patriot stretch? I don't know. Not sure, actually. That might not be off-road. It might be SUV category. I mean, it might be in the Dakar truck. The good old June might turn up. I was intending to do this with the Patriot stretch, but now I've just had a thought that might be an SUV category. Oh, it's just a normal Patriot. Okay. It was none of the options I expected. I think this is what we raced in the video when we did this track a long, long time ago. It was not the expected outcome. Well, we all know the Patriot can't be stopped We all know, we all know how difficult it is for it to get stopped and survive the hunt. But let's find out what it's like to go racing. Actually, yeah, it's a good point. The dune would not fit under. It's probably a good thing that wasn't selected. A very good thing. Yeah, no, I don't think it would. I don't think it would fit at all. Right, here we go. Race time. As we barrel towards the first corner, we are going to just kind of hug the inside. Oh, I say that. We got a lot of understeer because, funnily enough, this isn't a particularly good handling car like the cheetah that, you know, does handle quite nicely. This has got a lot of understeer to take into consideration. Sure, we're not going to be able to change direction quite as well as we could with the cheetah, which might make dodging incoming AI cars a little bit difficult. Oh, bloody hell, it's so bad. I mean, it should be. It is a Hummer. It's not exactly a, you know, it's not exactly a Ferrari, so it makes sense it handles terribly. I just didn't remember the understeer being so terrible. Someone has punted the bowling ball, but nothing much so far. So I'm not expecting to see much going on the track this time. There's a couple of AI cars about. They're offline. That one's bouncing online, maybe. I don't know where it went, actually. Might have fallen down. We are going to understeer like a ferry through there. Oh, I see a motorbike. If we've got motorbikes, not really a concern in this. I mean, they can land on the track. If they do, the worst they... Well, actually, no, I guess the worst they can do is go under your car and explode, but it doesn't normally do that much damage in a race. They could go underneath your vehicle and kind of cause you to bobble and lose control. Yeah, there's one parked there. Where is that vehicle going to go? It's going to fall off. That's fun. Yeah, these are not flat through that final corner. They are... do not have quite got the grip. Do not have quite got... That is a terrible sentence, even by my standards. They do not have the grip. That's a better sentence. Oops. Sure, game, give me a little heart attack. Something is spiraling through the air. That is a huge amount of stunts from an AI car. I don't know what... I don't know what it was. It was doing a lot of front flips. Sure, they're trying for stunt of the day. Is Ewan flashing the lights? I think Ewan was there. Ewan's never making that corner. That was a dive and a half right there. Just not going to make the turn though. Right, has something flung from the other side, but oh no, it exploded. Have we got anything on the track? We've got a fusillade. No, Banshee. Where is that going to go? Yep, doesn't know where it's going. We've lost a Ewan somewhere along the line. Oh, Ewan's just dropped back. Hasn't fallen completely out of contention, just fallen back in all of that. Okay, Ewan, you fight with Valentine. You slow each other down a lot. Let me run away and be untroubled through the rest of this race, yeah? I think that's a pretty good plan. I think that's a sound plan. There's something else getting thrown about. And it's on the lower platform. That's for a future Alex to have a problem with, and that future Alex is going to be having to deal with it in a couple of seconds. But for now, we'll just have a load of understeer. The bike's been cleared out. Yeah, again, the cars aren't quite getting involved yet. We saw by the end, although the turquoise car almost had a very bad day. It almost had a very bad day. It managed to get exploded next to them. Oh, big old understeer there. Right. I don't know what on earth that sound was. We've got some slipstream. I guess that makes up for our kind of catch-up. Oh. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to get out of the way. I appreciate if you were trying to get out of the way. The bump into the solid kind of corner marker, I guess, in that. Right. It's me. Oh, I heard the cars hitting the boost pads. Thankfully, they've gone that way. Oh, one has landed on the finish line. We're gonna have to deal with that at some point. That one's just gone straight up. Right. Oh, Christ! It's gone straight up, but it did come back down sooner than I thought that was going to clear the track. It didn't. That landed on us. I mean, the good news is we didn't take significant damage from that. We got bounced in the wall and lost a whole load of momentum. However, oh, there's just a Regina parked there. We have not got a smoking engine, so we've not taken significant damage to slow down our Patriot. I mean, and there you can see we had a nice comfortable lead, everything was going well, and then one incoming AI car, one that I wasn't actually particularly fussed about because I didn't think it was going to affect us. I thought it was going to go miles over the track, has given us a lot of grief. And now I've actually got to relearn the track because I learned so much of it from leading, essentially. I mean, I've got to deal with different braking points because we're in the slipstream. That car there is going to land on the track as well, wherever that went. We've got a great run. Go, Valentine, go! We had so much momentum there. The best thing we could do was just kind of push the Banshee. Is it a Banshee and a 9F? Having a bump of war through there. I need to sneeze. Oh, God. Don't do this. Don't do this. It's a really close race at the front here. It's a 4 Hummer battle. Ewan's going to look to the outside. Is Ewan got an overlap? No, we can shut the door fairly on them. It is, yeah, me, Ewan, Gliska, Valentine, and Longbow might join in if we really slow each other down during this fight. Kind of don't want to give any space if I can help it here. We know how tough it is to overtake, so defending is pretty important. Ewan's going to try and get underneath and make the most of the understeering Hummers. I think Ewan will get the run here on the exit. Just about. Although it's going to be side by side through the final corner. Now the good news here is that because we're fighting, no one behind is going to be able to get a good run. Although I say that, Valentine has now got a good run, and Valentine is going to get to the lead. Longbow is about to come join this battle as we plough through turn 1. It is almost 2 by 2 here. Gliska's looking desperately for a way to join in the party. He's going to try and follow Ewan through. Valentine spins. Valentine spun on the curb. Not intentionally. That just got unsettled by a curb and went round in front of the pack. Not what you want to have going on. And that has broken this little lead group up. It is me versus Ewan in the closing stages of this one. We try to get around the outside. You are not quite expecting it. Can we get a good enough run? Longbow's got a slipstream run, but is not in the right place to be able to make the most of this. We got punted forward, and we're going to lose it. I think Longbow came off worse. Longbow actually ended up falling off that one. That's so annoying. So I had to check up ever so slightly to try and get through that final corner to get the run I needed. And Longbow just got a bit too much speed and just fired us too deep. I think we could have got Ewan. I think we were going to get Ewan on that one. To be fair, I don't know if Longbow got a help in that one. It's tough to tell. Or it could have been, it could have been a lag bubble. Whatever it was, Longbow certainly got killed more than we did. But yeah. It's another second place. It's another second place. That was a great race. It was a really, really good race. But it is a second for us here. Well done, Ewan. Another victory for Ewan. In all of this. Not quite keeping the sequence alive, however. We have got here 2 wins for Lado, 2 wins for Longbow, 2 wins for Ewan, a win for Childish, and a win for Liam in this one. They do seem to come in pairs today. Well, me and Gliska have been around the front for a lot of this and just not been able to get a win anywhere. Bloody hell. Danger Man, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hello everyone. Alex, you did my low grip track without me. I am displeased. Well, I mean, you should be pleased because it was requested by a wonderful donator. I wanted to see us drive the low grip circuit, so naturally we had to oblige. So yeah, that's why that one was run. It wasn't run in particular to spite you because you weren't here. That was the reason. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. Say, Alex, have you ever given a warning to yourself? I mean, I say not as such. There's certainly races I know I've not driven well in, which I will normally talk about. There are definitely times where I've made mistakes in these races, or I've had not so good races. So, I say kind of. I guess never had official warning, but yeah, there are times where I've done races where I know I can do better. So, yeah. Can this car fit up the stairs? That is my next question. Oh, it gets a bit narrow. But yes, the Tempesta can. I mean, it is only just. This bridge is literally a Tempesta wide. and there we go. Pressing, I'm sure Carly has given Alex plenty of warning. I think it's more like I've given her warning, mostly language warnings. Mostly, the swear jar is very full. We can just guarantee that the swear jar is very full indeed. We're gonna have a collection of how many cars can we fit on the bridge. Here comes the new silly game, the new free mode silly game of how many cars can we fit on the bridge. So we've got me. If I get out of the car, is it going to teleport me? It should teleport me onto the roof, right? Oh, no, it should teleport me in front of it. Awesome. So we've got me, we've got Salmon, we've got Valtrack, we've got Shadow is trying to join, but I don't know if they've got it parked or if they've got it stuck. Lado, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Mr. Race, I have a target for you. Kill a longbow for crimes of being a sassy longbow. Well, there's a Ewan. Oh, I can't kill a longbow. Longbow's not in my bloody session. God damn it. I would kill a longbow as soon as I guess we can do it in sumo. I will make sure to aim for longbow in sumo, or if longbow ends up in the free roam session with me. For some reason it's split. We had a decent free roam session group, but it seems to have all split it up this time around for some reasons. I see a green car, but it's not a longbow. I'm not going to have a grenade launcher ready in time for that one. And it's not the same anyway. It's not the same. Oh dear. Right. What is the time? Do we go? I think we might go load up sumo. I think we're going to go for sumo now, actually. Let's go and... Oopsie. Rockstar created. We will go and have a load of a sumo. Because this will give us a chance to have a couple of good games, hopefully. Sumo Remix. Which one haven't we done for a while? Hey, no, we've not been here. We've not been here. Sumo, always great fun. Honestly, one of my favourite bits of GTA Stream. It's such a broken game. Like, it really is completely broken, yet can't help but love it. It is really good fun, despite being very broken. So the way this one here works, there's actually a few more spaces for people than, say, the normal. So I invite the party in, and this will kind of reset the invites. So if you send a message to Ewan from basically now onwards, there is a small chance you will get into sumo. I'm sorry, it's a little bit of a smaller lobby, although admittedly a 30-car sumo match would be ridiculous. However, yeah. Have I got this all set up right? I have. I'm going to go muscles. I like the muscle category in this one. So yeah, send a message to Ewan and he will try and get you connected to this. But it does reset, so you're going to be a kind of a random selection almost of people to take part in this one. Rickert, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, so, when pink hair? I mean, depends on whenever Carly gets around to doing it, which I am not in a particular rush to. So, yeah, I can't say. It definitely won't be next weekend. It may be the weekend after, but that's at a stretch. Yeah, it might not be that one either. We'll have to see. Yeah, don't currently know we say quite when. She's still intending on doing it. Just stop reminding her. It would be nice. She will completely forget at some point. No, I don't know exactly at the moment, but apparently she's still intending on doing that. Whether it will happen or not is... Or when it happen, I don't know. It will possibly be done the same time as Catry, seeing as I have kind of now got a backup seating arrangement. It's not a great backup seating arrangement, but it is better than sitting on a Catry. I just need to get another proper chair for my office, really. Although I don't really have a great place to store it when it's just me here. However, hey, okay, we've got the session full. We're going to go with muscle cars, because they're good fun. There's no banned cars in this. A few of them are terrible. Things like the Hot Knife, things like the Hermes, and the truck, whatever that one is. I can't remember what one it is here. But, yeah, you don't really want those. The rest are pretty good. The Ellie, the Gauntlet, the Dominator. They're all fairly solid choices. And I have got to... kill a Longbow. So, sorry, Longbow. I hope you're not on my team. I've got 4 teams. First to win 2 rounds. Here we go. Time to tackle some sumo. Are we going to have the massive OP team that we've had? So we've had a massive OP team, and then we've done terrible at managing to... we've got Longbow on our team. Oh, Longbow's broken. No, Longbow's broken the game, the bounty sort of thing. The chances are I do have a habit of killing my own teammates, so this is quite a possibility that we will end up killing Longbow inadvertently. Longbow looks very angry about being on my team, if I'm honest. We've then got Crane, Ewan, Lado, and Mute. Sniper, Shadow, Valentine, and GL, and then we have level 8 Salmon, Smallman, and Valtrack. So there we go. We've basically got 2 filming crew teams and 2 not filming crew teams with 1 odd one out. And I've forgotten immediately who was the odd one out. Oh well. Who have we got on our team? Who is driving what on our team, I should say? What cars have we got on our team? We have a Stallion. We have... oh, Gliska. We have Gliska with the thing that won't be very good. And any other team have silly cars? Oh, the Dukes is an alright choice as well. Yeah, the Dukes, the Nightshades, all of those are not bad. So we're the only team with a silly car? Yep, we are. Pretty much. Oh. And... oh... I could be in trouble there. Thankfully, we survived. Nobody has gone out in the first... I saw an opportunity to try and push a Ewan out of the first circle. And... I tried to take it. However, I didn't want to actually drive myself off in going for that one. Or drive myself out of the circle going for that one. Because, it's a bit of a long shot, really. Oh, on level 8. You can get gone. Hello, Longbow. I'm not actually going for you, Longbow. I promise. Hello, Lado. Oh. If we do happen to inadvertently kill Longbow, it'll be the teammate I'm less sad about killing. Not because I hate Longbow, just because it was the bounty thing that Lado said. Fall over! No, I didn't want to fall over. Never mind. Oh, crap. We should probably get a move on here. Actually, we might have beans this, because I thought the circle was in a different place. We're going to have... no, actually, we'll still make it. Mute has fallen off. And boop! Some cars! Go on, Gliska, you can make it back in. The pink car does just survive. Whoever that was, you lucky bugger, because you were just sat there spinning your wheels. That very, very nearly didn't work. I actually want to go this way, yeah. Oh! Crane might have doomed us? No, it's not too bad to get to that circle, actually. There is a pink car going for a hit. Actually, no, it wasn't going for a hit on us. I was a little bit too cautious on that one. Right, into the... no, I didn't really land on anything. There's just too bigger a group of cars, too bigger a cluster. Oh, Gliska's out with the Hustler. Not a big surprise, really. This next circle, I think, is going to be really deadly. With the too many cars surviving for this long. Oh! My camera was not... and that was a good... it was a good hit. I had my camera pointing the wrong way, and I thought we were closer to the the safe bit than we actually were, which is what got us in trouble there more than anything. Orange team are in a really bad way. Green team are in a pretty good shape. Yeah. Well, it falls to Longbow. It's all on you. It's all on you, Longbow. No pressure here or anything to do this one. This next circle has got to be the deadly one. There's just physically isn't going to be enough space for all of these cars to fit in here. And Longbow might be in trouble. Oh, wow, that still has a lot of cars alive. Surely one of these has got to kill a lot of cars. One of these has got to kill a lot of cars. No, Longbow! No! Oh. Damn it. This one's going to kill a lot of cars because a lot of cars aren't there. Oh, Ewan. Whoa! Oh, there was an on-fire wreck shot over Lado's head. Ewan almost made it into the into the circle. Lado's trying to goad level 8 into something there. The pink car overshot the landing zone, which level 8 has gone to deal with. Lado might try and hold them out. No, they're all going to fit in that one. It is a stalemate between... Well, I mean, it is at least 3 different cars we've got in this one. We have got an Ellie, a Dominator, and a Gauntlet. I say all pretty evenly matched. I'd say the Gauntlet and Dominator might be slightly better, but only just. Level 8 trying to bully the Ellie. Oh, they've both been overshot. Pink car's gone. And see, Lado maybe could have followed up on that one and put level 8 out. Although Lado might be able to hold level 8 out of the arena. Lado does. Wonderful work by Lado there. And it's probably going to give it to Green Team because we know how much the sumo doesn't work on the scoring sheets. Sometimes round 1. No, it did go to Lado. And as it should have done. That was, say, a well-played defense. As it could have maybe tried to follow level 8 and push them off as they killed the pink car. Didn't need to. In the end, played it safe, and that got the job done as well. So, fair play. What it does mean is we've now got to bully Purple Team. That's it. Purple Team, they have got to go. Sorry, Lado and co. We've got to try and not, screw up as much. I just wasn't paying attention. I just lost track of slightly where I was on the circuit. Glisker's Hustler's always going to struggle. I didn't see what happened to Danger Man. I think Danger Man went out in the massive... no, Danger Man went out early. I don't know what happened to Danger Man. Don't remember. And Longbow was a little bit unlucky because somehow managed to come out worse of a contact that was looking pretty good for killing a green car, but didn't. So, yeah. All right, let's try and get some purple cars out. I mean, we don't want to do anything that's going to kill us immediately. We don't want to do anything that stupid. We're going to try and stay in the game a little bit longer. But if we see an opportunity to take out purple cars, we've really got to go for it. And we all the teams need to be aware of this. Purple can win the game here. Ewan is gone. I was trying to sort of get a transfer of boops through the pack of cars. Didn't really work. Crane. Bloody hell, that's got some push to it. I'm just going to spin away. I might as well. I've got time and I've got space to spin away. And yeah, we might as well play it safe. There's no reason to be particularly risky. Oh, that pink car. Oh, that Glisker I see being toyed with in the distance. Oh, poor Glisker. I was hoping kind of a glancing blow might do something to Lado's car, but it didn't. Not able to do anything there. Glisker is gone. The poor hustler is not having a good day, is it? Level 8 is off for Green Team. Pink Duke's just got spun. We'll make it to the circle. I was trying to wait a little bit of time before heading into here. Oh, well, we more hit the pink car than we did the purple cars. Oh. Nah, No one's going out there. It's all a big stalemate. We maybe got to the circle a little too soon, actually, on that one. Shall we find this over here? Sure. Let's see what we can do. I think it's Crane with the Nightshade. While we have... Is it Danger Man? Yeah, I think it is Danger Man in the alley on our team. Oh, that pink car very nearly overshot everything. Oh, well, we got a hit from a longbow there. That's fine. Green car's going to turn up with a lot of speed. And pink lost a car. So it means it's a fairly easy... it's a fairly even spread on the teams at the moment. 3-3, 3-3, 3-2. We do really need to start focusing a little bit on the purple cars. Oh, is that green team just falling over? Oh, green. That green car there is so lucky. That is such a lucky car. We're about to have a bad day, I think. Oh! Purple had a worse day. We got our car back in the arena. That was a big killing round. That was a big killing round. Orange are now actually in a very good place, but we've got to be aware. I mean, we do want to potentially get rid of some rivals here. Oh, where's that orange car going? Oh, I very nearly killed Longbow. No! Ah! God damn it. God damn it. Ah, hello, Carly. Carly is in chat. But we got rid of purple! That's what we needed to do. It's Longbow and Danger Man against Salmon. Oh, Longbow, don't fall over. I did not say any terrible things about Carly at all. Chat is lying. Look, Carly, you should know by now, chat tells lies sometimes. And chat is definitely lying. All I said is I was hoping you were going to forget about the pink hair, but apparently that is not the way. Yes, orange team took victory. I didn't really do too much. I did very much get rolled over, everybody, and dumped out of that arena. Danger Man though did the job. Danger Man and Longbow did a good job holding Salmon out. Yeah, orange team were in a good place in that one, and we were able to take victory. Hello, Cass. You've been quiet today. You have now turned up to the stream. Why am I the bad books? I did nothing. I was nice. I'm always nice. There's nothing wrong with hoping you'd forget the pink hair. Yeah, chat lies. Chat's terrible at lying. Shiny Game King? I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, but thank you very much for the donation. Saying, what do you have if you keep getting hit by starchy vegetables? The curse of the commentator. Oh, I'm not going to give you a boo for that one. I like that one. That was good. That was good. So fair play. Terrible pun of the day goes to you. On that one. And Carly, I think you'll find. I think you'll find I'm always nice to you. I'm always very nice. And I do appreciate, of course, the editing work that you do. And I'm sure there will be some messages in those as well. At some point. You're not a purple car. I thought you were. Oh, it fell off the bonnet. There was an opportunity for a really great carry. I was going to try and dump that car off the map. But, yeah. It did not quite go the way we wanted to. Oh, who have we lost? Oh, we lost a Longbow. What happened to Longbow? God damn it. Oh, there's a dump off the arena there. We do actually need to get purple team going off the arena at some point. Oh, boy, hello. Yeah, that's some being carried around. Alright, we will give Mute a push, but it's not going to do very much, is it? Nope. Crane. Oh, that would have been an amazing takedown. I don't think I've ever got a takedown in reverse. It would have been amazing if I'd managed to pull that one off. It is worth a try. It was always going to be a bit of a gamble trying to make that one work. Glisker might get a kill with the Hustler. Glisker, you did such good work, I feel like we had to try and help. So, you know what? I'm going to give Gliska most of that kill. Gliska did 90% of the work. I just finished that car off for them. So, there we go. There we go. Just Carly is suggesting shopping, which I feel like is... I'm trying to win around a sumo. I feel like chat's done a dangerous suggestion. Oh, Gliska's just bounced off our car. We might have killed... Oh, no, Gliska's got back in the arena. Good stuff. Oh, bad stuff! I mean, Gliska did have 2 purple cars killed at the same time. So, oh! Hello, Danger Man. It was a sacrifice. It wasn't really quite the intended sacrifice, but it was a sacrifice made. Gliska was the one that did the sacrificing. Well, what green team are doing there? Oh, they are going to make it into the circle at least. Bye, Lado. Please get Lado killed. Yes. Lado is gone. Lado is out. Carly, be happy. We killed Lado. I killed Lado. Not that he's done anything wrong today. It was just, you know, the the inbuilt rival. I don't know where Danger Man's gone. Danger Man has just wandered off. I'm going to let Salmon go. Not really fussed about this battle with the green car. I mean, we're more worried about purple team at this point. Oh! God damn it! How did I ping off of that? Come on, Danger Man. It falls to you again. I say, how did I ping off of that? I guess it's the angle we hit it at. It's just not quite the right one. Yeah, I think we turned. I think it's just turned at the wrong, just the slight wrong angle to not push it. God damn it. Go on, Danger Man. Oh! Everyone died! I don't even know who it gave it to. It gave it to purple team for no good reason. Lovely. I love it when the game is fair like that. Well, the purple team are not really the winner in that one. Because nobody... I mean, if anything, the car that followed in should have been the victor, which I don't think was purple. I think it was green. It should have been closest, but... everybody died, but purple would decree the winner. So there we go. Lado's at the top of the leaderboard as well. I guess that's the karma for making fun of Lado. Lado's like, I hope the next towel you use is wet. A great insult. Apparently, we're going to go to Sumo Remix 5. I apologise. I don't remember. I tend not to go to the nighttime ones because you don't tend to see as much. But who knows? We will give it a try. We will give it a try. We can have a go with compact. I don't actually know the last time we did a round of sumo with the compact cars. So, sure, let's give it a try, and let's see how it goes. Carly, the Raffaellos are safe. I can see the box. It's some chocolates. I can see the box. I mean, I could go and eat them. I could go and eat them now. Now you've mentioned them. See, up until the fact that you've mentioned them, why are we launching? I was literally game. I've been in the menu for like 30 seconds. What? Excuse me. I wasn't ready. I guess we're doing this. I mean, it'll be quick. That was ridiculous. Why did it launch in 30 seconds? I'm going to try Dukes for this, because I've not really used one before for here. Yeah, I guess we're doing an 8v8. Sure, thanks, game. Thanks, game. Well, let's see what happens. But, yeah, it's good to know I now actually have a... I say a thing. We have a comeback. If Carly's too mean to me, I can just go and eat some of the chocolates. That. I'd never thought of that, but now you've said it, you know, it's a good idea. So, have we got any silly cars on our team? Actually, we've all been fairly sensible. Crane likes the... I don't know where the holes are on this map as well, so there's a good chance we're going to end up falling. Oi! Hello, everyone. This is why I don't like these nighttime ones, because you really can't see bloody anything that's going on here. Oh! It does mean maybe we can kill Longbow. Admittedly, that was Lado's bounty, and we have bullied Lado a fair bit, but, you know, it was a bounty set and a donation, which means... Why does the Jukes do that? Okay, I found why the Jukes doesn't get used very often, because it's weird as anything. Woolala Kimura, thank you very much for the donation, saying, "Hi Alex, I hope you are well. I have man flu, I hope you can sympathise." Oh, the flu sucks, yeah. We've all been there. We have all been there at some point. The flu, any form of flu sucks. I think that's Longbow. I think Longbow's about one of the only fools driving a stallion. Oh! We've picked up a Gliska. We've dropped a Gliska. Orange are down a car, but it's still fairly even here. There's going to be a very large amount of torpedoing about to go on here. Oh, as expected. Although, no, I think we've killed ourselves here. Oh, and I think Longbow survived. Ah, damn it. Oh, Longbow has survived. I know Longbow's gone. Lado, does that count as me killing Longbow? I don't really know. I mean, we were complicit to it, but... don't worry, Carly. I will bring the chocolates tomorrow. All right. There will be some chocolates tomorrow at least. Chipman, thank you very much for the donation. Saying a simple thank you for endless hours of entertainment. I'm always glad to hear people enjoying the videos and the streams, etc. Also, did you hear about the magic tractor? It drove down the road and turned into a field. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Definitely going to be a boo to you from me. I don't know about from chat, but that is going to be a boo. A boo to you. Also, come on, I don't know if I actually said it, but I hope you feel better soon, mate. I got distracted by my attempted murder of Longbow. Well, actually kind of successful murder of Longbow, if I'm honest. Look at that mess of cars. Everybody died on that circle. I think if Purple don't win this, I don't know where Ewan's gone. If Purple don't win this, then I would be astounded. That it would be a hell of a job to throw it from here. That being said, it's got worse for Orange team. Like, the one little plus point is when it comes to the circle, Purple are a lot more likely to friendly fire cars, but they've got so many vehicles they can literally sacrifice half their team to make sure Crane can't get to the circle and still be safe with one car in the circle, that I think it very unlikely Crane's going to be able to do this. It's a good hit on Small Man. Crane snuck... I mean, Crane snuck that car into the circle. It's been well played. I'm just not sure it's going to last until... I say much further. If Crane can win this, it would be astonishing. Have we ever had a 5v1? We've had some pretty ridiculous comebacks. We've had a 4v1 being won, but... Crane is done. Crane is not making the circle at all here. No. And that's all they had to do. That's all Purple had to do. I mean, they lost a bunch of cars, but it doesn't matter. All it matters is as long as one's in the circle. That's the bit that matters. Well done, Purple team. Well done. Well done, Purple team. Yeah, I mean... we didn't have a great start to that. It's... It can only get better. I say it can only get better. I don't think this is the best card choice I've ever used in the form of the Jukes. I mean, I wanted to have a go with something a little bit different, and the Jukes has its quirks, shall we say? Although I have been using the deaths to keep an eye on top drives. I'm currently comfortably inside the top. Well, I'm currently 8th, but the gap between 10th and 11th is massive. So I need a top 10 to win the Nissan, and the gap between 10th and 11th is fairly sizable, and I can beat all the hands below me. So, yeah, we should be good to get it when the time comes. Still got a little while before that finishes. Oh, I wanted to try. I was going to actually end up trying to use Shadow there as a block on the car that was tumbling into the arena. Sadly, it didn't work. Oh! Small man, could you put us down? Thank you. Oh, there was a Gliska. The Dukes is just not quite as good. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not as good as the Dominator. We will spin around like an idiot. There was no car control in that one. Oh, Longbow has gone. God damn it, we still didn't get to kill Longbow. I guess we technically did kill Longbow in the first one. That did not hit Small Man in the way. Oh, Mute's gone in the way that I expected. And a boop. Oh, there was an orange car annoyingly in the way. Right, we're down to 7v7. Where is this circle? Everyone's buggered off this direction. Sure, I'll follow the herd. Basically, you want to be the last car to the circle, if you can, but not miss the circle, which I fear I might have done going out this way. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a tall order. No, come on! Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. Let's not do that again. Oh, I went quiet because I was pretty much holding my breath on that. I don't know how I survived. Danger Man and Wanted ended up out of that one. They must have been pushed out of it in a slightly different way. I didn't really see. We were carrying so much speed. If the timer hadn't ended when it did, I don't think there's any way we were going to stay in the circle. I think we were always going to overshoot it. However, it ended while we were in. Oh, that was far too close. The Dukes is not great for this. I feel like it could be good if it wasn't for the fact that it kind of does weird things when it gets hit. It kind of like bobbles around. I am just playing this one stupidly risky. We're just trying to be the last car in the arena a little bit. The only problem I've got is there's such a big cluster of cars, I can't really see. Oh, we killed someone, but we got killed by a car turning up from the left. I had a feeling it was a team car, but I didn't see, so I'm not going to say that was friendly fire. I don't think it was. It's fairly evenly matched here. It is fairly evenly matched between the two teams. It is now with this gone. Actually, no. Sorry, I take that back. We have now got the advantage with Gliska gone. Oh, Shadow just held the brake long enough. 4v2. Okay, it's looking good for Orange. It's not as good as it was last time around for Purple. Oh, God, there's a little bit of shuffling here. You've got to go quick over this ramp, over this jump. The Purple car did not, I don't think. Valitane is gone. It's 4v1. Okay, now it's much tougher for Lado. It's much more difficult for a Ladosaurus here. Lado is about to get hit by Ewan. Valtrak fires them out. Everyone actually goes out except for Valtrak. Doesn't matter. As long as we have one car in the circle, we will take a victory. Good work, everybody. I mean, yeah, Lado. There wasn't much more Lado could do than that, pretty much. In fact, Valtrak managed to kill more than... Like, if Lado had managed to sneak that car in the circle somehow, that would have actually got really bad for Orange Team. Because there was a lot of friendly fire. Maybe a little bit overkill on the friendly fire at the death there. However, as long as it works, doesn't matter. Right. I say the final round. Let's see what we can do. It was very close to being a fail. That could have gone so badly wrong. Thankfully, it didn't, but it could have gone really, really badly wrong. Hello, Kitty Cass. How are you doing today? You have come to say hello. We've got Cass Headbutts. Him and Eve have been really quiet in this stream. It's very unlike them. They're normally getting in the way, causing mayhem. Or Cass doing his squawking. But no, they've just been quiet today. Well, there we go. We are on to our final round with this. What can we do? Can we have a good game? I mean, we've got like 1 kill, pretty much, with this Dukes. We got 1 kill, but at the same time, we died in getting said kill. So, yeah. We will jump into the arena, because why not? Can we catch a car? Oh! We made Longbow do a front flip. Gliska is going to bop us around. The thing with the Dukes is because it spins so much, it is not impossible. Well, it's not impossible. Sometimes you can kind of like just dance away from cars because they just keep spinning you. Oh, we nearly died. Tried to kill Valentine, I think it was. Nearly ended up dying ourselves in all of that. Wasn't my... I think it was kind of worth the risk a little bit. Wasn't the finest piece of driving I've ever done, but we stayed alive in all of this. There's a little bit of a bundle of cars going on here. Probably shouldn't have got involved in that one too much, just in case, because the Duke sometimes does that. Oh, no. Put me down. Put me down. Nope. Spin away from all of the mayhem. Right, that's fine. We're not going to go all around the way around the outside like we did last time. We can push Longbow around. We do still need to kill Longbow, but whether we're going to be able to do that or not, I don't know. We've just got all of the slipstream into the back of Longbow. And, I mean, if Longbow dies, I'd take that as my kill. Yes! Longbow died! I'm going to claim it! I'm claiming it! That was my kill on Longbow. Sure, I feel like we've hit our... I say, I'm sorry, Longbow. It was just the contract. It was set by Lado, so be angry at Lado. Don't be angry at me. We're just the contract killer. They're just the assassin. I'm not sure that's really an excuse or a justification, but still. We tried to get Gliska out. Oh, Purple are in a bad way. Purple are in a very bad way in this one. It's down to a 5v2. I say Purple are in a bad way. You've got to bear in mind, of course, that... oh, no. Crap, I might... Oh, level 8. I didn't realise that middle bit had gone. We've utterly screwed it for Orange Team, because Gliska took both of us out. I thought that platform was still there for us to land on. I didn't realise it died so early in the game. I knew it died later, although we are actually further into the game than I realised. Oh, we really beans that. I hoped, when I realised what had happened, I hoped I'd hit level 8 far enough forward to get over it, but I hadn't. Yeah, we really beans that one up. Well, Mute's done a good hit on Gliska, but it's a little too soon. Crane is gone. It is now 2v2. Oh, crap. Right. Come on, it falls to Mute and Ewan to undo our terrible, terrible thing. I mean, level 8, you were going in that pit whether I was there or not. I tried to help you at the end of that. It was the curse of the commentator. Yeah, I say Purple got this. Gliska's done a wonderful job here of turning this around for Purple Team. Oh, I think all Gliska has to do is just hold. Yeah, Mute's done for here. Even if Mute survives this, they're never getting across the arena in time to do this. I mean, Gliska's gone, but it doesn't matter. Valentine will get there in time, and Orange will not. Ah, good try, Mute. That's a great ending shot. That might be one of my new favourite ending shots we've ever had on any GTA thing, race, whatever. That was absolutely impeccable. Just there's a parked up purple car, and then the flaming bits of debris going into shot. That was a great end. That was a great ending shot right there. Well, there we go. Well done, Purple Team. I don't know why that GTA just loaded it in immediately to start it. That's unusual, but it decided to go. I don't really like the sort of 8v8. It's not as good as the smaller teams. However, there was some sumo. Had good fun with the sumo, as always. Had some good races, plenty of good races along the way. Couldn't really get the get the luck in some of them. Didn't quite fall our way. However, that's the way it goes sometimes with GTA. Yeah, still had some very good fun. Good fun races along the way. Kimura, thank you very much for the donation as well, by the way. Saying, good news, Collie Pup is now weaning and will be coming home with us next month. Not so good news is the price of puppies these days. Yeah, they are, I say they're not the cheapest. Yes, of course, you should try and adopt stuff and rescue dogs, etc., but not everybody is in the right situation to be able to do all of that. Yeah, pets are not cheap. Pets are not cheap. Whether in any way, whether it's acquiring them, taking care of them. Vets bills are expensive, as I've found out a couple of times this month. Thankfully, all my cats are fine, but yeah, just been little things. But yeah, good luck with the with the puppy. My one is asleep downstairs at the moment. Well, I hope he's asleep downstairs. Who knows what chaos I might find out. No, he's normally pretty good, actually. However, that is going to be it for today. As I say, it's a little bit shorter stream today, as it is a Top Drive's final time that I have a very good chance of competing in, so I'm going to go and do that and hopefully win a Nissan. It's a Nissan race car, so it's kind of worth it. But I hope you have all enjoyed today's stream. It has it's been fun, as I say, as they always are. So, yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Of course, a very, very big thank you to everyone who has donated. It is very much appreciated indeed. I think I've read out everything that came in. I apologise if I missed any along the way. I don't think I did, but yeah, sorry if I did. It has... yeah, as ever, I try to keep track, but sometimes I'm a bit useless. That, though, is going to be it for today. Me and Carly shall hopefully be back on Wednesday for the continuing adventures in RimWorld, because that's always good fun. Who knows what's going to happen on that one. Our colony is not doing too badly, which means I'm sure we're about to get jinxed on it. Saying that, we'll be back on Wednesday for some more RimWorld shenanigans. Shall be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.